A curse has befallen the region of Icewind Dale, in the form of an unrelenting winter that has slowly chipped away at those who live here for 2 long years. Most have lost the will to believe it will ever end, as hundreds of adventurers have flocked to this region in an attempt to end the curse and go down in history. None have succeeded. Those who do live to tell their tales are left frozen and mutilated by the horrors of the region. Join us as an unlikely group of adventurers come together to try and best these lands and put an end to the curse. There we go.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Tabletop Tyranny, where we need to play around a table, nor are we tyrannical. My name is Jacob, and I will be your dungeon master for this evening's game and for the many, many more to come in the future. Thank you for stopping by. Pull up a seat, grab some popcorn, use the bathroom, and enjoy the show. As per usual, we have our 5 adventurers here. Always great to see them. Other than that, usually next week we would have skipped, but it looks like next week we are going to play a game as well, so we will not have a slight break. But other than that, let's kind of get back into the recap, unless anyone else has anything they want to say.
No.
Awesome. Great. I love it. Okay. So last session, with the battle concluded and Lorien having strangled the Durgard called Magman to a state of unconsciousness, a ferocious blizzard descended upon the group, forcing them to seek shelter or brave the elements. In their search for any sort of shelter from these elements, Ichabod utilized the Wand of Secrets to successfully discover what appeared to be a rotten wooden hatch door that kind of led into a small little burrow. And the group descended this burrow, and as they descended, they noticed that the walls inside of this burrow were entirely composed of that obsidian smooth stone that was very similar to the one that Lorien's flail was made out of. And as they waited and kind of recovered from the battle that they just had, Magman awoke from his unconscious state, where they had another round of fierce interrogation, and they were able to make him crack a little bit, gaining information that wasn't entirely shrouded in mysterious verbiage. They discovered that Magman served someone or something named Zardarok, and that the smooth obsidian rock around y'all and inside that weapon was called Shardolin. And hoping to glean more information from him, Magman, he became a little more reluctant to give up any more information. And as you guys were about to leave, it kind of broke him to where he was about to tell you a vital piece of information. But before he could say it, his body began to drain of its purplish lavender color, and he began to swell, like kind of like in Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory, whenever Viola or Violet, whatever her name was, eats that bubblegum.
Violet's turning violet.
Like yeah. He grew, he pretty much swelled like a balloon and popped. And with his remains left scattered and clinging to the walls, Lorien decided to kind of give one last inspection over this now scattered Durgar, where he found that on Magman's tongue was a dwarvish rune that had been branded. It was still partially intact, thankfully, so no one in the party knows how to speak Dwarvish, so they all decided to leave the burrow, mark it down on their little map that they have, and head to Targos. The 2.5 hours later of travel, so y'all traveled from Bremen to Targos. It was a 5-hour trip. Y'all arrived at Targos, and when y'all were inside of Targos, Lorien, still very curious about that rune, was able to locate a very heavier dwarf within Targos, who had aided him with translating the rune from Dwarvish. In Dwarvish it read Hiram, but in common it meant the word dragon. With that mystery sort of resolved in a sense, the party was free to wander around, still searching for Torque's caravan, only to learn from a local child that it had not yet arrived. You all kind of stood there pondering your next course of action when this large wolf, about, it was 3 feet tall. It was a decent sized wolf. It's pretty big and heavy, very muscular. It charged for Elazel and began to like lick his face, and y'all noticed its behavior was very erratic. So y'all decided to follow it, and it led you to the house of Keegan Velrin, who at first was surprised to see these 5 strangers, but his surprise kind of morphed into that of fear as he noticed that the dog, referred to as Boy, was his husband's lead sled dog, and it had a broken harness on. Fearing something bad had happened to Garrett, Keegan kind of welcomed y'all inside, where y'all had discussions about kind of like payment or what he could do to encourage y'all to go seek out his husband. And you know, terms were met, and you all were informed that his husband was a guy that led some party to Kelvin's Cairn, which for those who are from Icewind Dale know that as the biggest mountain in Icewind Dale. Yeah, you guys then went to, at Keegan's remark, you went to Triglio's general store to inquire about some more information from the store owner, as Keegan had said that his husband would have needed to stock up before setting off. And you guys, you know, we're going to follow that kind of transition into like halfway before the session ended. So we're going to kind of pick back up at that exact moment. You guys just inquired about who Garrett had with him when he came in here yesterday morning. And Justin, the little scarecrow, one-armed store owner who believes in some made-up religious deity, it was a strange crowd, quite like yours. Not as many, of course. There's only 3 instead of 5. There was this like really muscular Goliath who strangely boasted about being a vegan. There's a little halfling woman that had some sort of religious-looking amulet on her neck. And there was this small tiefling child with this very big leather book. I never learned all of their names, except for the kids. I believe she said her name was Asterix. She's quite loud, very ambitious. It was pretty cute, I'll be honest with you. But she kept boasting about how they were going to climb the mountain to end Oral's wrath. And I mean, it's a very ambitious thought, but I don't think it's achievable. And he just said that to y'all, so y'all are still in that moment. That's kind of the scene y'all are in right now.
Yeah, just say. Remind me. Do
Yes.
we know something happened to them, or they were here?
Yeah,
and...
so y'all did learn from Keegan. So the point of the whole mission was to find Keegan's husband, Garrett. The dog y'all have with y'all traveling with y'all now, Boy. His sled harness is broken,
That's
so
right.
Keegan
Okay.
feared that something bad had happened.
Okay.
And he since you kind of came over here, Keegan said that he didn't know anything about the party, but Justin might, since they would have stopped at Triglio's. And so this is y'all's first time kind of learning that. If you remember previously from the first session, these are the 3 people that you were in the buried treasure in the Bremen.
Yeah, I do remember. That's what I was about to say. Asterix was that. She was the little girl, the tiefling, when we first met.
That's right. Would people from Icewind Dale know any lore about stuff being on top of Kelvin's Cairn? Like, why would people go there?
There's no role associated with this. There's not much mystery behind Kelvin's Cairn. It is literally just the biggest mountain in Icewind Dale. General knowledge, there's no kind of like suspicious monument or nothing of that would invoke that kind of search party.
Cool. Okay.
And Justin, the store owner, he looks over at Lauren. Did you need any other? You got the ladder, you got the shovel. Is there anything else you need before? Or is there anything I can do? Anything else I can help y'all with?
Oh, I'm good to go.
Okay.
And I guess I'll start making my way out, and I'll just say.
Sorry, you can go ahead. Sorry.
I'll just say. I would like to save Asterix if we can, and then I'll wait outside.
Yeah, I mean.
Does everyone have climbing gear to get up a mountain?
I'll turn around and say no. I don't have.
Great.
Elazal says,
That's a good question.
The DM never said anything about climbing gear, just snowshoes. Oh no, we have pythons, right?
Yeah, you have pythons.
But there are climbing kits.
And then I have
If you have like what I would say, is there a climbing
crampons. What are they called?
Crampons.
Crampons.
I have some of those.
I don't have anything to climb with. I should probably buy something to climb with.
Okay.
Yeah, I said pythons. I meant crampons.
I will
I have
say
a grappling hook too.
Okay,
Mm.
so a climber's
That's
kit
helpful.
costs 25 gold in the player handbook. I will
Okay.
say that with the gear y'all have enough to climb. Like y'all have enough for climbing. I'm not gonna be like y'all have to go bike climbing and all that. Y'all,
Okay.
I think with y'all have the resources. You don't have to physically.
Like we can share.
Yeah, y'all don't have to like actively inventory that on your sheet just because that's expensive. But y'all all have the necessary tools for climbing in the situation.
Okay.
My
No,
muscles.
No, unless it like to climb a mountain, it makes sense. But if there's something that was like something like one of those things that's like so borderline ridiculous, then maybe you would need the climbing kit or something like that. But with y'all's general gear, y'all have plenty to.
Like Mount Everest.
Yeah.
Okay, just wanted to check.
Yeah, that's a good question. Good thought.
So, as soon as Elazal heard that, you know, as much as Asterix liked to boast and had an ego, it's like the first, like, before Elazal even talked to any of you, really, they went and talked to Asterix, and so it's like he's also thinking about the fact that he stayed put and let those kids die in the water. And so, like, I mean, he doesn't feel responsible, but he wants to do something. And so, like, as soon as Lorien says, like, I would like to try to save Asterix, Elazar will just nod, like, yeah, yes, please, that. I mean, I know they're not our responsibility, but also feel somewhat responsible. What's the right word? I don't know, a calling, something.
I should have changed the scene. This is what Triglios looks like, by the way.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Well,
Oh, you're
fine.
good. I like it.
Do we need to buy a big crosscut saw?
By what? Say
I'll
it one
take
time.
The big
That's it.
crosscut saw on the wall.
That's hanging on the wall. Do we need to buy that?
I,
I
I'm sure
will
you can find
take-
use for it for interrogating. You know.
I will take that bundle of wood.
Does that say museum 1 cent? I want that.
I want that coat hanging in the back. That's pretty sharp.
Okay, it's not entirely accurate to this depiction.
Okay,
This is just
sorry.
a visual aid. It's not entirely one-to-one with this. I will say there is a museum sign though.
I do like that coat.
Kind of stupid.
Elazal just became an artificer and wants to
Oh,
fuse the
wow.
wagon wheels onto his arms and help us through the
You
snow.
can become the group's cart.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Actually.
Oh shit, that's funny.
Add one more thing to your species.
Why not?
Real question, that museum sign.
3+
Craig,
species,
you're a
3+
transplanter.
classes. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm a
do,
fourth cart.
do you guys all have y'all Sirenscape open? I forgot to mention that before.
I don't.
Yes.
But I will
closed
open it.
when you
Where's my mouse?
said
Oh,
that.
Oh, when I was saying no, we're not gonna. Yeah, sorry. I haven't played any music yet, but I was about to play some sort of music in it. So, yeah, is there anything else you guys want to kind of do before y'all kind of like make y'all's way? There is that wolf that it's. I say wolf, but it's a husky. It's a very beautiful husky with brown husky with blue eyes. Is there anything? He's waiting outside for y'all. Is there anything y'all want to do in this town before y'all depart? It is. I will say actively, it is about 5 p.m.
Could
and
we?
Oh,
Go ahead.
your mic's muted. I think.
no, it's
Oh.
not.
Yeah, I heard
Oh,
both. I
my
heard
headset
both of
messed
them.
up. Hold up. What the heck? Okay,
Go ahead,
talk.
Star.
Sorry about that.
Wait, I had a brain fart. Hold on. So the people who live in Icewind Dale, do we know about how long it's gonna take us to get to the mountain?
Yeah, so from this town, I mean, there's many ways you can travel by road. It obviously takes a little bit longer. It's about, I want to say it's like 3 days of travel by road.
Sheesh.
If I will say just kind of like out of character, out of game in the sense, you guys would know, you guys are going to be led across the wilderness pretty much by this dog. It is going to be a full day's travel, 24 hours of traveling on foot. Now, if say you had an axe beak or something, right? Maybe that would reduce the time to travel.
Shut
quite a
up.
Let's say
bit.
I had 50 gold. I'd get
let's
an axe
say like, hypothetically, if you had an axe beak to ride, right? But no, it is going to take. It's a 12-mile journey from Targos to Kelvin's Cairn, and it is 24 hours by foot
Okay.
by snowshoe.
So do y'all guys want to wait until maybe the next day?
Well,
Or
either
do we
way,
want
we're
to
going to be.
start traveling now and
'Cause
then
either
have
way, we're
like
going to have
half
to
a
spend the night
day?
somewhere.
Yeah, so either way, I'm fine. We're just gonna have to spend the night out in the wilderness where we could possibly hit a blizzard,
Well, speaking of that,
all that good stuff.
Speaking of which,
Hit a blizzard no matter what we do.
blizzard time.
Oops. I
I'd
didn't mean to.
uh,
good.
I'd like to get started now. But are there like, could we hire sled dogs or something?
Do you have the money to do that?
I'm just inquiring in general.
Elazal suddenly turns into an axe speaking. No, he can't do that.
Bet you wish you played a druid now, Craig, huh?
Shut up. I wouldn't have been able to do it yet anyway.
You're right,
You could
you're
turn
right.
into a big old bear and haul us all.
Probably not me.
Yeah.
Are y'all
Elazal's
outside
like
the building
twitching,
right now?
like fidgeting,
Sure.
like anxious.
Yeah, if y'all are all y'all are doing outside, y'all do see people are going. People are walking. People are actually walking past y'all, kind of giving you like a what the hell is this? There's a strange group of individuals in town. Most of the people in this town are humans, besides that one tiefling that you did see outside. Not the one outside the window. The one tiefling that was like posted up in armor,
Stop,
outside the king's
stop.
house. But the dog is just looking at y'all, just like panting.
Can I go
I'd
back?
like to get going.
You gonna buy him dog treats? So there is. I mean, you're at a general store, so there might be some dog treats inside.
Yeah. Fussa's
Um,
gonna look for some dog treats.
Yeah,
Dental
Justin.
treat.
Yeah, you bring that to Justin. Justin pulls out a pulls out a. It's a kind of like it's a glass container of like beef sticks, but they're all hand shaped. And he said, I made these myself. I don't have an extra hand, so I thought if I make some for dogs to chew on, it would keep my other good hand from Yeah, you can just it's a copper for 4.
Let's go. We'll buy them. I'll buy 8.
Yeah, 2 copper. He takes it from you and
8
Wishes you
hand-shaped
adieu.
dog meats.
hell yeah. Oh, you see a little kid just was like choking his brother a little bit, and the townsfolk said that. Yeah, you guys are. I'll say at this point, you guys are outside. Is the decision to head into the tundra or into the wilderness, or y'all resting for the night? What's the?
I'm one vote for head into the tundra.
I'd say we head in now because we don't want to get there tomorrow late at night, having to trek the mountain.
True.
So if we go like halfway, I guess, and then camp, and then wake up early and make it be there like halfway through the day, and we can figure out what to do from there.
Elazal's just nodding and like playing with the lightning in his hands, just like fidgeting. Did we do a long rest? I can't remember.
No, y'all haven't taken a short rest. Y'all have not had a long rest.
Okay.
It's only been technically one day in Iceland. Y'all did the mission yesterday with the lake monster and all that. It's only been realistically one day.
Gotcha.
Oh, wow.
Out of character.
Yes.
Out of character. Does it get very dark in Icewind Dale because it's snow everywhere and
Yeah. So
like
in
reflects starlight? Right?
Yeah, I brought it up briefly in the introduction. It was a while ago, but in Icewind Dale, usually it's
Moonlight.
usually in twilight. It's usually in dim light. Usually twilight.
Mhm.
Between the hours of 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., it is considered bright light or considered visible light. After 4 p.m., it's kind of a twilight, kind of a harder to see. But
Tyler,
And
it's
it is like 5 o'clock right now, right?
it is 5 o'clock, so it is actually it's very much like the picture. It's very much like this coloration. You do know that after 10 p.m. it does become pretty much just the darkest. It's just like pitch black.
well, it's wild that Tyler brought that up because being from somewhere where there's literally snow on the ground from November till March, even when it's like pitch black, because there's snow on the ground, it's still not pitch black. It's pretty. It's pretty wild to experience, like, because there's so much white on the ground.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
still reflecting whatever light is available. But yeah,
you guys are going to be able to see. I would just say, it does get really dark, like he said, pitch black. But there is still. I was just going to say, think of it when it's nighttime. It is a little bit darker than this, but it's still very much visible. I don't think there's not going to be any penalties to perception checks or anything like that, unless there is a blizzard. A blizzard is the only thing that's going to make it pretty much impossible. Like that's only restricts some of your vision. But yeah.
Good thing my racial snow vision will just let me see through all that.
good thing we all have that.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I don't really need it.
You see black everywhere you go.
yeah. So we're agreed to head out. Everyone good with that?
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't see why not.
You guys.
You don't see why not.
Y'all caught
Yeah,
that?
you guys gathered at that main gate y'all came into earlier, past the guards, and that one guard does wave at you guys again, but when someone waves back, he's really happy that somebody waved at him.
I'll wave.
You get the sense that many of the spirits in this town, they're not very chipper here. They're very depressing. It's very depressing to be in Icewind Dale. You guys act.
My smile's warm though.
Yeah, smile. As you guys go through this gate, he goes a little further out. He begins to sniff the ground as he tries to catch the scent that he's looking for. He stops, and you see that eventually he does land on a scent, and he begins to walk away from town in a northeastern direction. So out of that main gate, you can just left of the screen kind of thing. He begins walking in that direction, and as you guys are, I'm gonna switch it to another scene. Sorry. As you guys are, this is pretty much what it kind of looks like. The landscape is, the landscape is harsh, which is made more apparent by the icicles that do hang sideways, frozen to the little bit of vegetation and the trees that do manage to grow here. Everything is a vast shade of disgusting like brown. Like all this vegetation just makes everything look so dull and dead. Holy shit, these footsteps are loud.
That's how I just turned it down.
Same.
I was like, wait a second, what is going on?
Holy shit, dude.
Immersive.
You see somebody just walking behind you really fast. Yeah, you guys, as y'all making y'all way through this harsh landscape, as I said, everything is a dull shade of brown, and the trees are yellow with. It's just very off-putting to look at. As you stand in these endless fields of white, there are. The snow is blowing around you and covering. You see these small outcroppings of rocks, very much like the picture. You see all these rocks. It is very. It's not a very fun journey. The first 4 hours of your travel are rather uneventful. At this time, it's about 9 p.m. You guys do travel 4 hours, and around the 5th hour, you notice that boy's pace has slowed down tremendously. He stops and he's like freezes in his track, just sniffing the ground, and you see he lifts his nose up. It looks like he's actively like smelling the air, and you feel like subtle vibrations in the ground beneath you. You just feel it for the briefest of second, but it stops and picks back up as if it's in an interval, 2 seconds apart. And he's very quiet. And you just hear him. He starts whining a little bit, but he just sits down as he's looking straight ahead. You guys don't actively see anything, but you do feel these vibrations every 2 seconds.
Really wish one of us could speak to animals.
Can I smell anything?
You can make a perception check. I'll say if anyone wants, y'all can all feel free to make a perception check. You can go ahead and make a perception check with that.
Okay.
21.
9.
16.
Nice.
My kitty paws. I got 4 on the ground.
Nice. What'd you get, Fiska?
Just 9.
9 as well?
Same.
Okay, those of you who rolled a 9, you notice that these you all notice this, but you all notice this, but those of you that rolled a 9, this is the only thing y'all really notice besides whatever else is happening. You notice that these vibrations, at first they were barely noticeable. They seem to be getting stronger and stronger. Like you can actively feel the vibration reverberate through your bodies. Those of you who rolled above a 15, which I think is everyone besides Lorian and Fiska, about 300 feet away, it's the blip on the horizon, which it's surprising to see this because it is nighttime, but you see this small, it's like a torch, small torch, from this distance. But even from this distance, great distance, the way this torch is lighted up, you're able to make out these features of this, whatever is out there, and you see these large strands of frozen ice clinging to bits of fur. It's in height from head to toe. It stands about 30 feet. You estimate about 30 feet. You know, what you see it's a giant mammoth just walking through the tundra landscape. But the thing that's the strangest thing about it is that holding the torch atop of the mammoth is an equally large individual, sitting in a leather saddle where these two long reins as if they are driving this mammoth. You see a 15-foot tall, blue-skinned individual. Their armor carved out of intricate bonework. It's very impressive from this distance. You can't really see how disgusting it is, but you see dangling at its waist is an equally large axe. And you notice that the axe, where it would be, you notice that this axe get unhinged, and you see that this thing is pointing into your direction as the mammoth begins to slowly turn in y'all's direction, and you see that they are actively approaching you.
I was gonna say
they are coming
hide, but
quick.
they're coming towards us. I don't think
Does
we can
anybody
hide.
know what this blue-skinned person is?
Would any of us? I don't think Elazar would.
Those of you from Icewind Dale will know what these are. This is a frost giant
Yeah, I figured it was a frost giant.
on a large mammoth. Y'all have heard of them? They are not to be messed with. They are, yeah. But this thing is bolting to. It is approaching fast. Y'all have about 15 seconds to decide what you want to do before this thing is upon you.
So, I mean, what's around us? Like, can we hide anywhere? Is there anywhere we can run to, or is it just like snow?
Yeah, there's all these snow. It's kind of very much like the picture. There's some trees. They're not as luscious as that on the screen. There are these rocks these giant outcroppings of rocks that y'all can hide behind, but they are just approaching you, and you.
Elazar's like,
what do y'all
I don't want to try to hide.
yeah, Elazar says, run,
Spider and
hide,
hide.
go.
Yeah,
Go for
just
it.
Hide.
every bird for
Everybody
himself.
get down.
Everyone hide. Y'all roll some stealth check for me.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Dirt.
No, you're not even-
25.
You're not even in the game right now.
Dirty 20.
I'm a white cow.
You just put some snow on top of your body.
I used my inspiration,
Nice.
and I got a 6. I would have got a 10, but I got a 16 now.
Nice. Okay.
I'll do that.
I got a 9.
Okay.
Oh no.
Ichabod, you're not very sneaky.
What?
Alright, I have a 13.
Okay.
So, is this individually or a group check?
This is an individual check, but
Shit.
um,
I tried.
those of you who like rolled, I think it was Jayla, Lorian, Elzel. What'd you get?
Dirty 20.
20.
Dirty 20. Elzel, Fiska, you just inched by. Ichabod, not so. Ichabod, you're
That's
like
right.
Ichabod, you're looking around trying to figure out where to hide, and everyone just around you just disappears.
So I
As
was
you're
just kind of freezing.
Yeah, this thing is, y'all hear the vibrations like boom, boom, boom. It's actively running the four legs of the mammoth, and it lets out this like this loud cry, this loud bellowing belch, and
I cast guidance
Do you want me
on
to do it?
Ichabod.
okay,
The noise.
go
For
for
the
it.
mammoth, I could do it.
Go ahead.
Hold on. I got chapstick on.
Your
never
mic's
mind.
not pick.
Oh,
Your mic
it's
wasn't
okay.
picking it up either. Your mic wasn't picking it up either, sadly. Yeah, you can use guidance. You can go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute.
Tried.
I cast invisibility.
Oh, well,
Appear on the
shit.
face of the as you do that, Ichabod, you see this figure in the distance. It just stops. It starts scratching its head.
It's like, swear to God, I saw things.
Must have been my imagination. But no, it starts scratching head, and y'all can all see it visibly. Y'all can all see it. It's about 100 feet. In the 10, 12 seconds it covered 150 plus feet. It was booking it towards you.
A mammoth, I hope so.
Must have been
Yeah.
the wind.
As you guys are being stealthy and you're watching it, you begin to hear Well, first I'll say this. As I said earlier, everyone in Faerun knows the dangers of these frost giants, and especially when they're upon their mammoth, their mount, their steed, their noble steeds. In the distance, you hear this ear-splitting, loud, high-pitched whistle just cut through the noise of the. It's like I can't make the noise, but it's like a. It sounds like wind being forced past something rapidly, and this frost giant, you see him from where y'all see him look around, and you notice above the sky, you hear the beating of heavy wings of something large, super deep, louder than the steps of the mammoth. When you hear this guttural like, but it sounds a little bit better than that. But you hear this like guttural roar, and you see, in the blink of an eye, it's hard to tell because this thing's moving so fast. You see a large white creature with these 4 massive legs. Its body made of these beautiful white scales, and it has equally impressive sharp black talons, black claws, and you see it's on a direct collision course for this frost giant. This frost giant readies its weapon, and you watch this creature. You're watching it barrel down, like kind of kamikaze diving, just straight at this frost giant. And then at the last second, it pulls up, and its wings catch the air, which pulls it back, and you just see this huge beam of just pure cold ice just breathe down this frost giant, and you see this frost giant with his raised axe on top of his mammoth just freeze entirely, and this creature just lands on top of it, crushing the frost giant beneath his feet.
Elazar's turned on.
And then you see it start eating the bits of pieces on the ground in front of you. Y'all can roll. Actually, I would say this. This is a dragon.
Yeah.
Oh lord.
Yeah.
Your characters can know. You can either choose to know. Yeah, you can either choose to know about these creatures, or if you want to make some sort of nature check or something, you feel free to. But this is a ancient dragon. This is a huge dragon, and I will say, it doesn't notice you. It doesn't notice any of you. It was focused on that frost giant, the big piece of prey. And go ahead and make one more perception check for me.
Holding our breath so tight right now.
17.
Perception.
Make a perception check one more time.
17.
10.
Nice.
Could I make a history check to see if I... Okay.
I got a 19.
Ooh, on
You're
history,
terrified right now.
I got a 21.
What'd you get on history?
21.
What are you just trying to ascertain, like, what the...
If I've heard about, like, a big old white dragon up here before, if I know anyone who's rode it, last time it was seen, legends about it.
You did hear, before we get to the perception check, history check, before you came to Icewind Dale, you did hear talks in your temple, you did hear talks about a legendary dragon rider that did inhabit Icewind Dale for a time, but it's been many, many, many years since that person. I mean, there's a bunch of vague there's a bunch of vague history around this. There was no determining whether it was a good person, bad person, or anything, but there hasn't been any sort of rumors. It was more so of a rumor than anything. But now that you're seeing, you're like, well, this might be. The rumors might be true. Those of you who rolled above a 15 on this check, sorry, Fiska, you're shaking, you're scared, you're afraid. Those of you who rolled above a 15, you do see atop the back of this dragon, you do see there's something sitting in, it looks like a saddle on top of it. There's just this black shape, and they're sitting on top of it, but you can't really make out from this. And as this creature is just bent down, eating the bits and pieces of this destroyed frost giant, you see it. They look up, it starts scanning the horizon, and then it just flies off. And y'all are just, yeah.
Just gonna lay there for like a minute.
Yeah, pretty much.
About this time, it is pretty late. At this time, it is. I would say at this point it's about 10 o'clock in the afternoon, 10 p.m. So it's very much nighttime. You guys can keep pushing. Y'all didn't travel 5 hours. If you decided to push 3, you can push about 3 more hours before you have to stop, before exhaustion starts taking hold on you. But that's kind of up to you.
Sounds good to me. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, I almost feel like we travel till we find a good place to stop, as opposed to
Okay.
just stopping in 3 hours.
I'd, yeah,
I can help out with that.
I,
Pretty
I,
survivalistic.
I'd like to look through the remain. Like there was a rider, right? I'd like
Yeah,
to
so
see if
I got
anything
behind-
kind of like fell off of the rider or the mammoth. If there was anything attached that kind of just fell off.
Yeah. So as you guys do wait. It takes about 10 minutes for this thing to devour the chunks that are left.
We're
You-
just staying there.
Yeah, you are just being still as you can be. It does fly away. You do approach it. It is about 100 feet away from where you were standing. You go and look at the bits. There's not much here. There is that. There is an axe, but it is quite large and it would be awkward to wield if someone picked it up. It is. Think of the axe as like the axe is the same. It's about 6 feet in length, or 6 foot 7
Yeah.
foot. It's
Damn.
very tall, equally
As
wide.
tall as me.
Yeah, equally wide, equally tall. It is an impressive weapon, but I mean, if you want to, if you want to wield it, I mean, go for it. But it's not going to be.
I have a weird question.
Yeah, go for it.
Ichabod, how long does your invisibility last?
Oh yeah.
He's like, you don't know I'm here.
Approximately up to an hour.
Okay, well, while Lorian's going to look and stuff, I'm gonna go put my hand on him while he's still invisible.
Okay.
Like, good job,
yeah,
Ichabod.
Ichabod, you're invisible, and you see that.
I like it.
At first, Jayla, it's a little awkward. You are kind of wandering through the snow a little bit, but then you ping it. You pick it up on your senses. Pick up this invisible.
Her echolocation.
Her echolocation. Yeah, you pick up on
Is it like my
Ichabod.
heartbeat?
Yeah.
Is it my heartbeat or what?
Yeah, she gets about 10 feet from you, and she instantly knows where you're at. She walks over and just slaps a big old minotaur hand on you.
Hi, Ichabod.
How's it going?
It's alright. Did you just stand here the whole time?
Heck yeah.
Nice.
I didn't want to. I
Nice.
figured the last thing I wanted to do was have bodiless footprints going through the snow. That'd be attracting too much attention.
Smart. Okay, I want to go to the weapon now.
Wait,
I'm
how
gonna go see it.
far are we from this conversation between Jayla and no
I
one?
don't think you are. I don't think there's any kind of secrecy behind that. I think it's just like
No,
general.
I'm not
it's
being
just, yeah, it's
secretive
just like
about
it's
it.
just right in front of y'all.
Okay.
I just want
And
to show
Ichabod's
off.
just trying.
Mental
Ichabod's just
note.
trying to play it cool.
Yeah.
I'm chill.
Yeah.
What's up, Blade? What's up?
So,
Oh, you
She's
can see me?
just-
Okay, whatever.
Alright, I'm gonna go see if I can wield this weapon.
She can't see you.
You're gonna go see. Okay.
Good luck.
Go.
I know I can't.
Yeah, you go over to the weapon. Go ahead and you try to pick it up. Go ahead and try to make a strength check to see if you can pick this thing up.
Yuppie.
yeah, I mean, if anybody, it's gonna be you, right?
I thought her strength was.
Oh, wait, yeah, no.
Yeah, I think it's on the highest. But...
Yeah, Lorian's strength
Oh,
is...
not a saving throw. Okay, well, that makes this a 5, because I rolled a 3.
Oh, no!
You try your hardest, but this thing's heavy.
Damn.
I'll give it a try. I'll be like,
Is this
Yeah,
like a
let-
sword in the
let me see
stone
if I-
thing? Like, are we all trying?
Feel free.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
why not?
I
Right?
wasn't gonna try, but then she started to try, and it made me want to try.
Like Ichabod knows
I
what he can
really
do, and this
bad.
ain't it.
If
I
you
got
can do
11.
it.
You go to pick it up and it budges a little, kind of like in like Avengers 2 when Captain America like touches Mjolnir. It's kind of like that. It budges a little bit, but it's still pretty heavy.
So is it like...
It's only 50% of my.
Is it like the axe head is like dug into the snow and the handle's
Yeah.
sticking up
Yeah,
type of thing?
I mean, yeah, obviously, right? That's
Yeah.
the coolest way for it to look.
Absolutely.
Are there any like gems or ornamentations on it?
There isn't any kind of ornamentations. I mean, there are a couple bone, like a little bit of like, it looks like a bunch of femurs. Looks like some femurs on it. But other than that, there's nothing regal or nothing elegant. No kind of gemstones. There's no kind of
Nothing
know,
worth taking.
nothing worthwhile. I mean, the femurs are kind of cool, but they are awkward to put in a pocket.
I'm trying not to collect trash.
Yeah,
this game.
what Zob? Are you Zob? Zob, is that you?
Zob still lives.
Oh, those femurs look pretty cool.
I'm,
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna. I was just gonna say I'm ready to find a
Yeah,
camping
let's-
spot that's
let's-
not by a bunch of blood that would
Yes.
attract predators.
Correct.
That's smart. Yeah. You
Yeah.
go ahead.
I
y'all-
don't mind leading this.
You can't
What's
see anything,
what's
though.
your survival? Star.
I have advantage on my survival, and it's a +3.
Ooh.
Nice.
Advantage. How did you do that?
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh,
You can click on it, right, and it should tell you.
Well,
Let's
it's
see.
just gonna
I like
say I have
that.
advantage.
She has advantage from
Yeah.
her Minotaur Labyrinth Recall.
oh,
Gotcha.
shit! That thing. Great. Because I have a I have a +4, but I do not have advantage.
I'm not gonna nitpick this. Y'all can all act. I mean, this is a joint. This is kind of like a group effort, right? You aren't all,
Well, that's true.
aren't
We're all together searching.
y'all
Yeah.
Y'all are all kind of looking. There's no real. Unless you just really want to elect a leader to do this check, I don't think you have to. This is kind of just a free.
I mean, the more rolls, the better. So
Okay.
Okay.
y'all,
so-
y'all
I
can
got
definitely-
a 12, so that's my contribution.
I got a 9.
Nice.
Might need that advantage.
Are we
We're doing
Survival.
Yeah, y'all can make survival if you
shelters, is
feel.
what we're doing?
Yeah, to find a shelter of some sort.
with 13.
a lousy 18 with my advantage.
Lousy.
Oh.
That's what advantage is for. It's to get an 18.
Yeah, my other one was a 13, so I guess that's better.
Yeah.
Uh, 11.
Yeah, you guys all. I mean, it takes a little bit longer. The 18's great, and all, but there are a little bit lower rolls throughout the party. It takes about. I'll say it takes about an hour and a half. You guys scurry the You guys, boy, the dog. He's kind of He's just sitting watching y'all. He saw this happen. He's helping as well. He's aiding in y'all's search, and he rolled 1, so he sucks.
Oh,
you
dog.
guys,
Man.
I'm
You
just gonna be
guys
like,
at-
guys, this
yeah,
way.
yeah,
Not a-
Jalen
not a
gets y'all
real
back on the
dog.
right- Get you back on the right.
I
track
roll
and,
insight on boy.
It takes an hour and a half, but you do find a outcropping of rock, kind of like a perfect circle inside the circle's hollow kind of thing. Like the rocks are just forming a natural barrier on all sides around you.
Oh, it's an amphitheater.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's have a concert.
This is the best. This is probably the best spot to take this long rest if you choose to. But yeah, you guys-
Guys, I found a spot. If y'all wanna,
Okay.
if it's acceptable for everyone.
Yeah.
Thank
We're
you,
gonna get.
Looks great.
Jayla.
Mhm.
And then I'll lay my bedroll down. Start getting comfy.
I guess I'm gonna try to. Hold on, I don't even know. Oh yeah, I have a tinderbox. I'll start.
Should
a
we?
fire.
Do we want to
Yeah.
start
Should we?
Well,
I guess it's
didn't
cold out
start
here.
the
it's
fire.
cold, so
Yeah.
I might attract. It's so out of character. It's gonna attract things, or we can be cold and
We can
possibly
just
die
cuddle. We can
either
all
way.
just cuddle together, you know.
We can die either way, so up to y'all.
If it's going to like -30 at night, we're all just gonna die.
you got your cold
Yeah.
weather clothing on.
Wait,
Okay.
how many of us have tents?
Oh, I have a tent.
I don't have one.
I have a 2-person tent.
I think I have a tent.
So-
Where's my tent?
So
You have a tent.
one
Craig.
person.
I will say if y'all have two 2-person tents, you'll have 5 people.
Fiska's
now-
not very.
Oh, there's
big.
my tent. Yeah.
Fiska's not
Not
big,
very
but
big.
Jayla and Lorian are pretty fucking built. So
Well, there's
So-
one person up at a time doing watch.
you're right. Yeah,
So
you
we
are
can
right.
just
So you're
trade
good.
it.
Y'all are good to go. Yeah.
It's like in a submarine with like a warm bunk.
So me and Lorian will just have to sleep in 2 different tents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we set up the tents. I will take first watch.
Cool.
So who am I bunking with?
It's your choice. Who do you
Not
want to
me.
bunk with?
Yeah, Fisko's one.
Not me, you're too big.
Okay, okay. Me and Ichabod are spooning.
That's cool.
I will say I know usually it's like 4 shifts on a watch. I would say this. I like doing 3. I think 3's a little bit easier. But yeah.
I thought
so
that's what
Elzo's
it was
on
supposed to
first.
be. I thought it was like
Yeah,
you have to
Tommy's
get
is 4, but it's weird.
6 hours of solid sleep, and then you
Yeah, that's
take
weird.
2 to watch. Yeah.
So Elzo's on first watch. Anybody else joining him or no? Or just tell me what watches you guys want to go on.
Mm,
Last watch?
Okay.
I'll go with Elazelle.
Okay.
Did I say that right?
Close enough. Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Elazelle, yeah.
Yeah,
Anyone
I'll
go
take
in
the
middle?
one
Okay.
oh, okay.
No, you got it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I was gonna go the last one.
Okay.
Let's go middle. Ichabod, you join in, or are you sleeping through the night?
He probably should help out.
Everybody's
Well, else
sleeping
we'll
in.
think less of him.
He'll do the middle. He'll help Fiska out in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm all alone.
All right. So first watch, you guys. I'll just say for you guys, set up tent, set up a fire, get a small enough fire that's not going to attract any kind of attention. Y'all go to sleep. Elazelle, Jayla, go ahead and make a. Actually, feel free to use whatever stat makes sense to you. You could pick anything if it makes sense in aiding. Feel free to be creative, but yeah.
Lick the snow.
Oh, natural
I'm gonna
20.
use my survival skills to.
Okay. Elazelle, what you got? Nat 20 on what?
Nat 20. I was doing perception, so 24.
Okay.
The all-seeing eye.
Fucking Christ. Okay.
His third eye opens.
And so, like, the reason I wanted to take first.
30, 20.
Nice. The reason I wanted to take first watch is, like, after I dipped my fingers into the water, and I was like, I expected this to be colder. And so I just kind of wanted to just sit out in the cold and just experience the cold and just see how it felt to just sit there.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Jayla, you said you got a dirty 20?
Sorry, just my puppy.
Oh, it was very silent on my end.
Yeah, you can't hear it on
Yeah.
It's we have a dog with us. So it's
It sounded like it was part of Sirenscape. Yeah.
Speaking of that, Lorian, Boy's going to join you on your watch.
Oh,
No,
there you
my
go.
homie.
So you're not alone.
That's my dog. That's my dog right there.
So Elazelle, you sit out. So you go on top of this outcropping of rocks, pretty much at the top of the camp, and you sit in the wind. Nothing. I mean, you feel the temperature. You feel the difference in the temperature, but it's not painful. It's not cold. It's not entirely warm. It just feels like wind blowing against you. There's no kind of other. Since you don't get any other unnecessary, like any kind of extra sensation from this cold, but you do see Jayla up here. Jayla, she's built, she's muscular, she's got a hot-blooded skin. You see that, like, she has a little bit of that, kind of like where she's turning away, she's shivering a little bit. She has that kind of frame right now, but for you, it's not. Feels fine.
Okay.
What are you doing over there?
It's just experience, right? I mean, I'm from.
No, I literally don't know what you're doing. That's why I'm asking.
No. I'm sorry. I was answering that. I'm literally experiencing the weather. I'm from a warmer climate, and so I just wanted to just get a feel for.
Oh, are you like playing in the snow?
He just leans in towards her. He's like, no, I'm not. I'm sitting. Can you not see me?
No, I can't. I'm blind.
Did you tell anybody that yet?
No, I think it's funny when people don't know.
Hilarious.
Lorian knows.
I mean,
He
that's.
figured it out.
I
He's
mean,
a little slow. It took him like 2 months to figure out our whole travel here.
oh, well, I'm. Elazelle's not laughing. I'm laughing. Elazelle's like, well, I appreciate you. Why didn't you share that to be? Oh, because it's funny. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, do you want to sit with me? Can you see where I am? Like, can you? You have something,
I can
right?
hear you, so I
Okay,
can
follow my voice.
figure out.
Come sit with me.
Okay, in the snow
Yeah,
where I'm gonna be cold.
He quickly clears. I'm sitting on like a rock, right?
Yeah,
I
you're
would
on some of
assume.
those, it's a black rock.
Yeah, yeah.
Very much like the picture.
So like I brush off as much snow as possible. I mean, you don't have to sit, but I mean that's what I'm doing. If you want to join,
Okay.
yeah.
She's gonna come sit, and she's probably gonna take up like a bunch of the rock, and she's just like, "All right."
I mean, this is what I'm doing. I mean, I started saying that I'm from a warmer climate, so I'm just experiencing the cold, and it's, I mean, I get it, but it's refreshing.
The cold?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, when you grow up in a warmer climate, something different. I mean, it's, you're from here, right?
yeah. I'm pretty used to this. I mean,
So it's cold all year round, just like different variations of cold.
yeah. I mean, the place I lived before this, it was cold too, so not really.
Mm,
It doesn't bother me that much. It's cold, don't get me wrong.
yeah. So
But
I mean, where I'm from, there's like there's warm, there's cool, there's kind of cold, but this is like cold.
where are
And
you from?
Golden Fields. It's south of here. Not incredibly far, but far enough that we don't get this cold. And so I wanted to sit and listen and just feel it.
Hey, kind of like me.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't. I don't need to see it, right?
Yeah, if
It's-
you're in tune with your other senses, who needs sight, right?
I mean, it'd be pretty wild to experience what you're experiencing. I will say that.
It's just darkness, but you know, it's whatever. I'm used to it.
I mean, it's the opposite for me. I have dark vision, so even darkness isn't dark. So, but I mean, I don't know how to approach this. You've made it this far, and you seem like,
I mean, I'm 64 years old, so
wow.
Damn.
that's not old for a Minotaur.
Right. No,
by
no,
the way.
that's what I was about to say. Like I'm
doing
not.
the Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
thing.
Damn. I'm not.
Yeah, I said, wow, old as shit.
I'm not entirely familiar with minotaurs. How long do you live?
We can live like 150 years, I believe. So, I still got a lot of life ahead
Yeah.
of me.
That's So, if you don't mind me asking, what's been your greatest challenge being blind? Like, what's the hardest part of not seeing?
I mean, I miss colors and seeing just beautiful things, I
So,
guess.
you've not always been blind?
Oh, no. I've not always been blind.
Oh. Yeah. Well, I will say, from what I understand, I don't see all colors either. Cause I'm a cat. I don't remember what colors cats see, but I know that they don't see all colors. So I mean, you've at least got that on me. So you've seen all of them at some point. I don't know if that makes you feel better. I don't know how to approach this situation. It's a little awkward. He's like playing with his fingers, and you see a little lightning like spring out, and he's just kind of like playing with it between his fingers.
Thanks, and I'm just gonna pat you, and it's probably gonna be a little too hard, but
I mean,
He's like,
especially
"Thanks
when
for trying to make me feel better."
it's cold. But he's like,
As this conversation happened, you rolled a nat 20, right?
mm-hmm.
Total.
and I got a
24?
dirty 20.
24 total.
You don't see nothing.
Nice.
The score to beat was a
Ooh.
25, but you didn't have that. Yep. You
Why would you tell us that?
just to make you know you missed stuff. I'm just
Wait. A nat 20 with a 24 doesn't see a 25? Okay. D&D.
As even though it's a crit success, just because it's a crit success doesn't mean it beats a DC.
Sure.
So if the DC was, because a DC 25 is very hard, a DC 30 is pretty much impossible.
Mm.
So it's a very hard thing to see.
Sometimes your best isn't enough. That's depressing.
That is depressing. I feel bad.
My
but,
best wouldn't have been enough either.
But you can't see anyway.
In real life and in fantasy, here we are.
Yeah.
You guys have this conversation, and the you don't see anything of any kind of creatures on the horizon, anything that looks like it's got any will intent. It's a very peaceful, windy, cold night or cold watch. It is Fiska and Ichabod's watch.
Wait.
Oh.
Can I just say one more thing?
For sure, yeah.
Uh, can you not tell the other two I'm blind? I want to see how long it takes them to figure it out.
I was like, it's not my business, but I mean,
Alright.
I get it. It's funny.
Alright, you can be in on it.
Alright.
We'll see how long it takes them.
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna go get Fiska. Fiska!
Alright.
Fiska and
So gets
Ichabod.
Elazar comes to snuggle with me.
Wait, Ichabod's next?
Yeah, Fiska and
Yeah.
Ichabod, it's y'all's watch.
I'll just give him like a tiny little shock, like I just ran my socks across a carpet.
Ichabod, you're up. Hey. Oh, you're up. You feel a jolt of
Up
electricity.
swinging.
Yeah, it's you guys watch. As I said before, feel free to use any. You can use any ability score or any kind of check you
Well.
want, as long as it's a creative way. I'm gonna say yes. So feel free.
Well, since you already told us the DC,
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
the only thing that would even work is if I somehow intimidated
Okay.
the environments.
Oh, if you
Can I,
do
like,
that, then will
can I just
persuade
step out?
The environment.
Look, feel free. Yeah, if y'all want to persuade or intimidate the environment, please feel free to do
Oh,
so.
I didn't know that was an
I'm gonna s-
option.
I'm
I
gonna
could have
step.
stealthily looked around.
I would say y'all can use them if the way you pitch it is creative, and as long as
Makes
it's really
sense.
creative and yeah, it makes sense in a sense, but not entirely ridiculous, you know.
Like bored, intimidating.
This is marketing 101.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, well, I am acting in good faith and because I want to foster friendships by keeping everybody safe.
I'm.
Oh, I was
Okay.
falling
Yeah,
asleep.
I can do investigation instead.
So you're trying to foster the safe environment. How are you? Are you just walking around the guys like, oh, you look so great sleeping. Oh, you're doing a great job.
Yeah, I was like falling asleep. He's like, Fiska, I love you. It's okay.
I'm gonna say that probably that you know.
Okay,
fuck it.
I'll investigate. I'll do
Yeah, roll an
investigation.
Your
Ichabod, how are you
scoring is
intimidating
good
the
white
environment?
noise.
So, I mean, it doesn't make sense. So I'm not actually going to try to like just give the darkness the stink eye.
Yeah.
You could.
So I mean, I could try, but that doesn't make any sense. So I'm gonna just.
It could look scary
know.
enough. Nothing wants to come to us.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'd say that makes sense. Yeah, you try
Just
to.
like
But
monolith of fury.
yeah. All right, what'd y'all end up rolling?
Well, it didn't matter because I rolled an 8, so whatever bonus, whatever the heck I'm using.
No 25.
Close.
17 for me.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only a plus 16. 24.
Ichabod, you don't really see anything too crazy. Fiska, you're looking on the horizon. But you don't really see anything either. You feel like you hear small mutterings of. It sounds like something speaking on the wind. It's like a very
Solomon.
left the refrigerator running. You hear a bunch of them like It sounds like the wind. It sounds more like the wind than anything. But for a brief second, you feel like you hear something. But
Hear that.
it's just the wind. You don't see or nothing attacks you.
What
on
did
this
he
watch.
roll?
Ichabod?
Yeah.
Ichabod rolled a what? You said an 8.
I mean, if
Eight.
I'm not using intimidation, so I
Yeah.
would have done perception, and I got a 9.
So what's your boy get for a 24? If he got some whispers on the wind,
No,
then
Fiska's hearing. Like even though, like I said before, even though it was a critical success, it didn't meet the DC.
No, I know.
But no, I
And
was
it's
saying
also
Fiska,
later in the day, so maybe the whatever it wasn't there.
Yeah. But also, I was saying Fiska, she's hearing wind, and it kind of sounds like muttering, but it's not. It's just the wind playing tricks on her. That's what I was alluding to.
I'm just
There's
saying
nothing
they got
else.
more than me. We got a you hear nothing, you see nothing.
Yeah. Lorian, or unless you guys want to talk, Fiska and Ichabod.
Ichabod would just as soon pay attention to the night.
Okay.
It's
They-
beautiful.
Ichabod is
They
the
hate
night.
each other.
Y'all's watch concludes. Lorian, it is your watch with the.
I'd like to go in our surroundings,
Okay.
and I'd like to use investigation and like look for, footprints or anything else. And I'd like to have Boyd help me so I could advantage.
Yeah, for sure. He'll help you. Yeah.
Of course he will. He's a good boy. He's my dog.
Mhm.
Damn. 18. I had to roll a natural 20.
So as Boy's aiding you and he's actively sniffing around, you do see for a brief second him sneak into Fiska's bag and pull out a little meat treat and start eating it. You don't
I
see
like I
anything-
don't see it.
Yeah, you don't see anything else. You do notice that you do take notice that there is an aurora borealis. There's the shimmering green beautiful lights in the sky now. Because at the beginning of y'all's watch, it was just a dark night. But there are these very beautiful, intricate lights dazzling across the sky. Other than that, you don't really make out anything, and you see the your watch that goes through. Nothing happens. Unless
Well,
did you want to talk to Boy?
Well, I wanted to just, while I'm searching, just kind of swing around my flail and just get a feel for it. I also want to see if I see that figure I've been seeing, like as I'm looking.
Go ahead. You don't have to make. You're swinging it. It feels good. It feels like it can do damage. It feels strong. You feel your muscles tense under the sheer weight of swinging this flail around.
Thick.
It's weighty.
You don't see anything else. You don't see any kind of creatures, or you don't see whatever you're looking for. You don't see it.
Gotcha.
But there's that ever-present.
I feel like I'm being watched.
Feels like you're being. Yeah, there's that ever-present sense that you feel like you're being watched. But yeah,
It's
you're
just
focusing more on
Alazal.
the weapon.
Staring
His
at
hands
you.
lighting. But the weapon, it feels real strong. It feels like once you hit somebody with it, it's gonna pack a punch. Yeah, the watch.
I find her in her sleep, and
Oh.
Can I? I'll pet Boyd. Does Boyd seem nervous?
No, he's. I mean, he's whining. He isn't like he's. I mean, he seems like he's got the anticipation that he wants to keep going.
Shut up, I'm trying to sleep.
But,
Yeah. Can you
Yeah, he's a
shut
husky,
that
so
dog
he
up?
does make a lot of noise. But
They sure do.
he willingly accepts your head pat. He's happy. He leans into it. But other than that, there's no sort of other kind of sensation from like no other kind of like fear or like anticipation or anything like that.
Okay, my watch ends, and I'll rouse everyone.
Yeah, you guys all wake up with a long rest. So go ahead and mark that down for me.
Get a pot and pan and ding ding ding.
Oh my god.
Mopping out. No, but I'll rouse everyone.
Yeah, you guys all wake up, full rest, a little bit colder than normal, but yeah, the day's yours. You guys want ready to set back out? You'll pack up. Obviously, y'all pack up with the tents, smear the wood on the ground. You know, you guys.
I'm gonna do my best to make sure like it doesn't look like we were here at all.
Yeah. Awesome. You're not have to roll that. You go ahead and you scatter the remains around. You make it look inconspicuous. You put some of the stuff by a nearby tree, and you spread out the evidence that y'all were camping. Y'all want to say anything before we go to the next scene?
No.
No, Elazal will just have
Okay.
done his normal
Um,
morning
Yeah,
stuff.
Jayla's up and doing some workout
oh my
stuff.
God, I knew you were.
It's gonna
brush
happen
my
every
teeth.
time, baby.
Yeah.
Brush my teeth. Clean my
She's like,
armor.
300! On a 300 push up.
Fiska's like snacking on a breakfast of like leftover squid chunks while
I like-
watching Jayla.
Yeah, well,
Sean
Jayla,
just wants to take a
when
pod.
when Jayla gets to like 100, I'll be like, "Can I sit on your back and like meditate while you're doing push-ups? Would that
Oh,
help you?"
yeah.
So I'll
Christ.
absolutely do that. I'll just
The last 200 push-ups, he'll be on my
yeah.
back.
Yeah.
High
Just,
intensity, low reps, guys.
Yeah.
High intensity,
Um,
low reps.
Fiska, I don't know if you Nate. Did you hear Fiska or no?
No.
Fiska was eating squid chunks while watching Jayla, and she offered you a chunk.
Sure, why not?
You go to like reach for it, and you look at it, and you see that this thing is it is nasty. It is like it's very. It looks like it's been molded over 4 times. It is just the strangest looking squid. It looks
Zob.
to the core.
Get out of this campaign.
It does not look appetizing at all, Ichabod. And frankly, you look at it and you think, if I eat this, I might die.
So he'll try to be real sneaky about it and just kind of like throw it.
Okay. I guess we could like sleight of hand or stealth check on that.
Rolls a 1, and boy goes and chases it down.
No, he throws it like a quarterback. Oh, 70 yards? Wow.
19.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Fiska, you watch Ichabod reach out and grab it, and he just he eats the squid.
In one bite.
It's in his hand. It's in his hand, and then it's gone.
I'm the magic man.
But speaking of boy does see that. He does end up finding that piece, and you see him sniff it.
Yeah, it's a dog. That dog's like, nope.
Eats it and gets diarrhea.
But yeah, you guys all set back out for y'all's journey. You guys have successfully, I'll say it's about, you travel for about 6 hours, 6.5, 7 hours. So you're about a fourth of the way there, I think. That's how the math works on it.
Are we hoofing it? Can we hoof it? Can we go fast speed?
If you want to move at double speed, yeah. Let me look at.
I kind of like that idea. Because we're trying to save the little girl.
Let me see what traveling speed with at fast pace does.
We get like disadvantage on stealth, I think.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I think that's what it is. And then you get a -5 penalty to passive perception, or to.
No, it's not if we got ambushed. But that doesn't happen up here. It's safe up here.
That's what it says. I don't
That's why everybody lives up here.
Yeah, but if you guys decide to move at a fast pace, y'all can definitely do that.
Jayla strongly advises against that. There's a lot of dangerous things out here, and if we're just going and not paying attention, someone's gonna die.
Okay.
And it's not gonna be me, so.
I say we listen to the giant beast.
Yeah, Elazal's just like,
Sure.
I'm not familiar with this place, so I'm gonna listen to the person who's from
Who's
here.
the giant beast you're talking about?
It's me.
The dragon. The dragon said something to him.
Oh, did it?
What?
I'm just covering for him calling you a giant beast.
Uh-oh. Also, I've read about that dragon, actually. There's, like, legends of a dragon and a dragon rider. I mean, they were unconfirmed, but...
What kind of legends?
Just that they were terrorizing this place up here, but... I mean, they were just records from long ago. They hadn't really been spotted that recently.
I mean, so far they've saved us, so, I mean... One for the dragon.
Not on purpose, but still.
Right.
It doesn't. We could have been like a side dish.
Sure.
It messed that frost giant up big time.
We were gonna be the fries.
Glad we weren't.
Okay. And then I'm ready to go. I'll just look at everyone.
Fiska had been stretching out her long legs and looks disappointed now that we're talking about moving at a steady pace.
She wanted to go.
I just think it's smart. I mean, if you want to go at a fast pace, we can do it.
No.
But
You know your way around.
You could scout ahead, because you can fly, right? As long as the blizzard's not.
Yeah, it's not. There's no blizzard condition. It's a very It's the temperature still, or the way the.
I believe in you, Fiska.
I mean, we just saw a frost giant and a dragon.
yeah, I don't
I'm
know
just gonna
if that's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Elazal's
Okay, you had
just like, I mean, I could move at a fast pace if I had 2 sets of snowshoes, but I
Oh my
I
God.
only have one, so
Okay.
I mean, I could too, man.
yeah.
Then
High five.
I guess
or
we're
one
You guys are walking. What is
fist bump.
What is y'all's how are y'all walking like tell me how y'all are y'all walking like fanned out straight line? What is y'all's like journey?
straight line probably. So the first person
Yeah,
will
like-
put in the most effort, and everyone walking after them will have an easier time.
Yeah,
And
like
also,
the-
we don't have a bunch of tracks. We just have one trail.
One singular track. That's
we are the fellowship, right?
Yeah, yeah. Which one of us floats on snow?
The one with the wings, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. What's y'all's marching order then?
I won't lead us, but I'll be behind the leader.
Ichabod should probably be somewhere in the middle.
I'll be second. I assumed. Well,
I mean, if the person in front is going to be like making the tracks that everybody follows, we can just rotate whoever's in front.
It just seems like someone who knows the area should.
I mean,
Go
I
with
can
that.
go up
As
front.
you say that, boy's like.
I'm
Oh,
yeah.
Boyd
The,
did lead us. That's right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
No, that makes sense. Yeah.
I'll give Boy a treat.
I just think
You notice
Big
that one of the treats is missing
people.
too. There was 8 or 7 now.
well,
I noticed that, and I do not give Boy a treat.
He's like,
What'd you say, Jayla?
I just think we should have a big person in front, big person in back.
what if
Bushes in the
what if it
middle.
was Pupper then you? Cause
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I guess I'll be in the back
It's-
with Ichabod.
and
it's
all
just a dog, so it can lead the way.
Not just a dog.
That
Well.
killed me. Hold on.
it's a dog with a good nose and then a body right behind it, right? And then I'll be right
With a
behind you.
gun.
The gun.
And
Yeah,
then
dog with a gun.
Ichabod
He's back in
and
heat.
Fiska in the middle, and then Lorian in the back. All right, let's go.
Sounds good to me.
I can see over everyone, anyways,
So you
because
said
I'm
you were-
taller.
You said you're next. Would you say you were at Elzell? Sorry.
Wait, who?
Behind me.
Oh yeah,
You're behind. Okay. Sorry.
dog, Jayla, me.
I've got the
And then
caboose.
Fiska, Ichabod can figure out who wants to go first, and then Lorian and back.
Okay. So
Always in the back.
Well, no one is speaking up, so
Sound good?
what the heck?
Just put them wherever.
Yeah, just Fiska, Ichabod, Lorian.
Side by side.
Hold on.
Oh, well, then we have multiple.
We're
Okay.
stepping in each other's. Well, I mean,
We put one on our shoulders.
Fis
Alright,
can
Ichabod's back.
can Fiska can
Exactly.
Fiska just float like the entire time?
Yeah.
Like, do you have the time limit to your flying?
I don't know.
I don't think you do, right?
But she
Doesn't Eric
she doesn't
Okra?
have one?
Yeah.
She
So you can
doesn't
just
have
kind of
one?
like float along in the center.
Yeah, I'll float
Yeah,
along.
whatever's most
How
comfortable.
about how high up are you gonna float?
No, like 10
Try not to draw too
feet.
much attention from
I'm not
dragons.
gonna- yeah, I'm not gonna go
Yeah.
super high.
40 feet, so everything can see us.
Yeah.
What's that in the sky? It's a bird. It's a plane.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
Fiska.
it's a bird.
Yes, you guys are actively marching. Go ahead. You follow the boy for about 4 hours. You guys travel for 4 hours. Scenery's still unchanged. Jayla, you're in the lead with boy. I'm going to say go ahead and as you trek these 4 hours, y'all don't really see anything. It's the same desolate landscape. You haven't seen any animal tracks. Go ahead and make a. I'll say Fiska too, since she has kind of a heightened, raised viewpoint right now. I'll say Fiska and Jayla, you can make perception checks to see if
Can-
y'all see anything.
Can I help Jayla now knowing
Yeah,
that she
yeah,
can't
yeah.
see?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
And
for
that's
sure.
why I'm right behind her.
Yeah, for sure.
What do your working eyes see?
So you, Jayla, you get advantage. I'm helping you.
Okay.
11.
Oh, thank goodness. We're not gonna use that dice. A natural 20.
Four.
So 23.
That's not a 25.
Oh.
Fuck you guys.
I'm sorry. I don't have a 20.
That's the benchmark. The rest of the campaign is 25.
Fuck you.
If you get a natural 20 and it's not a 25, you don't get anything really.
Give
will
give
rue
me
the
a
day.
couple levels. Give me a couple levels.
Okay, so you guys, as you guys travel for 4 hours, y'all don't see anything eventful at all. Around when you get to about the 6 hour mark, you finally see the what was once a blimp on the horizon has now become is an actual shape now. You can actually start making out the sheer size of Kelvin's Cairn, this large mountain. You see its looming shadow on the horizon as you approach ever closer. It just slowly gets bigger and bigger. Around the 6 hour mark, kind of just cresting over to about the halfway. You guys just traveled pretty much 12 hours, 12, 13 hours. You pretty much just passed the halfway mark on this journey across the wilderness. Jayla, Fiska, from your height, you don't really see anything, sadly. Because you said you had a 13, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Jayla, with the help from Elazel, you don't see anything, because obviously you can't, but you do smell this fire. You smell fire. It smells like a torch or some sort of campfire about 200 feet away. And from the from the strong smell on the wind, you notice that it is a decently strong flame. This is kind of a pseudo initiative perception roll thing. Jayla notices it first. I will say, Fiska, you do notice it, but obviously Jayla saw it first. But you, Jayla, you smell this fire on the wind, and you hear from this crazy distance. You hear what sounds like two smaller individuals, kind of the same size as Magman was. They kind of have that same weight to them, and then you hear the small muttered cackling of laughter. It's like of like these 5 creatures as well. You pretty much have like the first reaction here in this like pseudo perception roll.
Yeah, I'll probably just go. Oh, stop, guys.
Stop immediately. Yeah.
Fiska, as you hear her say that, you do notice the little ball flame in the distance with the different shapes and stuff, but you can't really make out the clear features of them.
And I'm just gonna say, do y'all hear that?
I will listen much closer.
No.
I will land, so.
Like cat ear turns.
Yeah, my ears are just my little floppy ears are just like.
Radar.
You hear, those of you that like stop, as y'all stop walking, y'all do hear like the there's like a faint laughter. It's like a but it's like very trailed off and echoed, and it sounds like the wind's dispersing it. There is y'all do hear an audible noise on the wind.
I lean into her. I'm like, sounds like laughter. That's odd in the snow.
Yeah.
Pillsbury.
Would we have any idea of like? Does it sound?
What was that?
The
Does it sound
Pillsbury
like-
Doughboy.
I will say I will let Jayla make. I won't let you make a nature check on this. Just because you heard you heard that laughter more clearly than those. The other one, the other people, y'all are all hearing the laughter as well, but it's very distorted. It's very as much as if it's like a single laugh, but it's very hard to like pinpoint what kind of creature or anything would make that. But Jayla, since you have that heightened sense of hearing, you could go ahead and make a check for me.
And what was that? Nature?
Yeah.
Where is that? Oh, okay. Not too bad. 17.
Yeah. This is a creature. These are animals that you have seen in Icewind Dale. It sounds like a knoll.
I know.
Guys, not to worry you too much, but if y'all can hear what I'm hearing, those are something called gnolls. I don't
Have
know
we-
if anyone has encountered.
Yeah, gnolls are kind of a common thing throughout Faerun.
Oh.
So y'all know what gnolls are. Like y'all know it's this hyena hybrid creature, very animalistic primal that they hunt in pack tactic strategies, but they don't often. You know that they don't often go out of their way to just like travel through the wilderness unless they're actively hunting something. So you feel like there's that understanding that they might be in a hunt, or there might be something, some kind of nature that they don't just wander.
Yeah, guys, this could be really bad depending on how big the pack is.
Would it,
Um,
or are they coming towards us, or can you tell what direction they're going?
no, they're
Heard them like circling.
they're around Yeah, they're circling something. I can smell fire.
Oh, so someone's camping. And they're-
Yeah.
Okay.
Could
I
we
just,
sneak up?
if we, I think we
Couldn't be
need to go through here. Is that what it's looking like? Is Boy trying to take us in that direction?
Yeah, boy has stopped, and he's like a needle on a compass pointing in that direction towards these animals.
Okay.
But he is down on his he's like laying in the snow waiting for some sort of.
Yeah.
He's well trained.
Boy wants us to go this way, so we need
So
to figure out a way through or around them.
Now that we see the way Boy is pointing, do we all see the fire? Like, is that like,
you all see
yeah,
the fire this
okay,
time, yeah, when you all follow
Okay.
the direction, yeah.
yeah.
No, doesn't Boyd want us to go to the fire, right?
Well, maybe we can approach slowly and figure out what to do from there.
Right. Let's sneak up on them.
Okay. Alright. Be prepared.
I'll get my shield and my flail out.
These guys are no joke, okay?
So if you are
I'll-
stealthing, sorry.
I'd like to also move kind of towards the front.
Yeah, and I will move a little bit further back.
Okay,
We will
so I
switch
would say-
spots.
We're swapping, yeah.
So no longer in a straight line, you guys are all fanning out. Give me a kind of a better visual representation besides just like.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna still stay up there and maybe have Boy come behind me and be like, hey, go back there.
Yeah, we could almost do like a 2x2 at this point. I feel like now that
2x2.
we're. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Maybe with a little space between us if we need to.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to be all together. If you get caught, I don't want to get caught, right?
Okay, so from Jay, I say Jayla's in the lead. Lorraine, how far away would you think it'd be from her? 5 feet, 10 feet?
I'd want to be like parallel to her, so like to her left or right, but I think I'd be like 15 feet away from her.
15 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
Boy is gonna be okay. So Elza, you said you're gonna move to the back.
Actually, no. Actually, I can be right behind them. My AC's
so
my
in the
AC's
middle,
pretty
kinda like
good
in the
that I
middle
can
of
be
them?
right behind the two of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try to make it really clear to Boy that he needs to go to the back. Like, hey Boy, go to the back. Okay?
And be
Do
quiet.
not do not, if we start fighting, do not go into the fight.
Mm.
I mean, it's your funeral if you want to. Do
Does
what you
Boyd
want.
look tough? Does he look like he's a fighter?
I mean, he looks like he can do. I mean, he has the same stat block as Wolf, right? So
Does he have scarring on him?
He has some slight scarring, but you get the sense that the scarring that he has places. He doesn't look like it's battle hardened scarring. It's
Okay.
like where fur was rubbed off from like the sled harness that he
Gotcha.
usually wears. That's the only kind of scarring you see. He
Too
doesn't look
much
like he is
pits.
a. I mean, he's an animal. He's a wild animal. He could do damage, but he doesn't look like a dog that was trained. He's not a Michael Vick dog. Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I just didn't know if it was like common for people and their pets to like fight together, and if he was like super used to this. But the way it sounds like is that if they find something, he and his owner would probably try to outrun it first.
Yeah, very much so. Ichabod, Fiska, what are you guys like? How are y'all position wise?
When JLo starts talking to Boy, Fiska
Mhm.
palms her a dog treat and then runs to the back.
Okay.
Yeah,
he
okay,
is-
then
he
I'll
is-
give it to him once he goes to be like, alright, you got it, Boy? And then I'll give it to him
Yeah.
and hope he goes to the back.
He grabs it. He like trots to the back while he swallows back to the
He
back.
moonwalks back.
He moonwalks back, kind of like Ichabod moonwalked across that tightrope.
Yeah.
Ichabod, where are you hanging out at? In the back, Ted?
Yeah, I'm gonna linger in the back a little bit.
Okay. So you guys go ahead. You guys are approaching stealthily.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
gonna try to.
Try to. Yeah. Go ahead and make your stealth checks or attempt to.
I hope that if I'm seeing, maybe they'll just see me, you know.
Mhm.
But who knows?
Dirty
Oh, I didn't do that.
18.
bad. I got a 14.
I got a dirty 18.
Nice.
16.
You can cast guidance.
Nice.
11.
Okay.
On myself,
What'd you get?
Yeah, what'd you get?
a natural one.
No halfling left?
Okay.
He trips over my big old foot.
Okay. All right. Good rolls. You guys see this? You guys see this fire in the distance, and Jayla, you heard that noise, and you guys approach closer, and you begin to hear the same laughter. It's like a, and it just like trails off. But there's multiple of these noises. There's like it sounds about like 5, and as you get closer, you see there are these. You see the gnolls, these terrible hyena hybrids. The laughter is just echoing across the wind, and you see they all stand about 5 feet tall, which is normal. They have this scavenged leather armor, and they have these weapons that are chipped and damaged in places. You see that their little hyena heads are actively like lashing out at something in the middle of them as they circle around this campfire. And you see that in the middle of this camp there are 2 dwarves. There's a male and a female, and you see this male, he's wielding a short sword, and he has a hammer in the other, and he's actively like hitting the sword at him to like scare him away with the noise, and you see some approach and back off. And the woman, the female dwarf, she brandishes a very similar set of weapons. She has a similar set of leather armor as the male, except her sleeves have been torn off, and she is just built. Her arms are just so muscular. They would make Jimmy and Bremon very jealous. And you see that she's doing the same tactics, using them to scare him away. And except instead of a sword and hammer, she has this large like battle hammer in her hands, and she's waving around effortlessly. As you guys get closer, 100 feet, 80 feet, 90 feet.
It's a 5 total, by the way, if that matters.
Okay. You get to about the 60-foot threshold of this encampment. You see all clearly these gnolls are just encircling these potential mills, and they're slowly going in and out, trying to tire out these doors. And as y'all are moving forward, y'all are ready, and you see Elzo just go boom, through the snow as his armor just clink, 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 clink. And you see all the gnolls like look over at once, and they all just go for an attack on. You see 2 of them go for the dwarves, and the rest of the 3 are like looking at y'all charging.
Do they see me? Since I'm like, 15 foot parallel.
Yeah. So there's nothing. There's literally nothing like crazy around y'all to hide behind.
Oh, okay.
So think of it.
They're
as
like looking in our direction.
Yeah. So Elzo just like tumbled down in front of y'all, and they all notice y'all as y'all are.
We're like doing the evil villain sneak on our like tippy toes.
But I need you guys to go ahead and roll initiative, as there's 3 of these gnolls are just charging at you, and 2 of them are charging at their mills. I'm gonna play some music.
I rolled a 20.
For initiative? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's your total?
I always roll shit.
I got 11.
initiative.
I got 11.
So
Yeah,
my total's 22.
Nice, dude. Okay.
18.
It's
nice.
because you were.
I'm like
helping
tumbling
Elzo.
down a hill, and I'm just like.
Yeah. 18? Okay,
Fuck
Chris,
you
what
guys.
is it?
I'll
You
be
have
right
13?
back.
Nice.
And then Jayla is at the bottom with an 8.
Nice.
Classic Jayla.
Okay.
That's
She
just
didn't know they-
classic star.
She didn't know they saw us.
I rolled a 3.
Yeah. Well, you didn't know they saw us because.
I heard. I definitely know.
As soon as
I
Elzo
definitely
went
know.
head over heels, yeah, everyone knows they are nowhere near sneaky. Let's play the music, have that on repeat. That's cool. Okay, I'm gonna roll the initiative for all these guys real quick.
Ooh. Who lives in the under the sea?
What?
Stop, square pants.
The porous is he.
Okay, I'm not saying it every time.
A buzzkill. I'm gonna get some water.
Yeah, go get water, take a bathroom break real quick.
Yeah.
You know, I should like pre-roll my initiative sometime. I feel like it's a little goofy. What a man. Cool. All right, I got that set up. I'm going to actively.
Babe, what's the initiative order so I know?
It's going to be Ichabod.
Eh?
There's a knoll. Boy.
Oh, you didn't have to tell me about them.
Okay, well, Ichabod. Boy. Elazel.
Hello?
She's asking for initiative order.
Oh.
After Elazel's gonna be Fiska. Then Lorian. And then you. And obviously there are some of the gnolls are in there and some of the dwarves are in there as well. But that's y'all's character order. So if you want me to say it one more time, I can. You got it?
Yeah. I'm gonna get
You
some
should
water.
all be able to see the map, and if y'all can't,
Heck
dear
yeah.
God, I don't know what to do.
Wow, look at that hottie over there.
I will say you guys can
Is he pretty cute?
I will say Elzel, y'all can
you-
kind of position how y'all want, but I think Elzel, Lorian, and Jayla, I think that's kind of accurate of how y'all would travel.
Well, and it sounded, you made it sound like I fell down the hill
Yeah,
a little
so he's
bit too,
probably
right?
in front of us.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I'm not gonna say you have enough time to get up. I'm not gonna say you start off prone. That sucks. I don't want you to have to do that because you head over hilled. But your momentum carried you back to your feet, and now you're like 3-point stance looking at them charge.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm
Like
gonna-
I landed really well after my.
Yeah.
I'm a superhero.
It's kind of like you intended to do it.
Yeah.
but-
I'm a
kinda
cat.
like
I'm
your focus.
agile. I
Yep,
just
yep.
stepped on something I shouldn't have.
Alright, I'm gonna go grab something to drink real quick, and then we can get this stuff on the road.
Hell yeah, stuff. I know what you were gonna say. You weren't gonna say stuff. No one says stuff on purpose. Is anybody watching us right now?
I am.
Well, I mean, we're all here, right? Do, 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 do.
Did the music quit playing?
No, it
Just
was
now.
literally just playing.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I had to put it on repeat. So there are multiple of these gnolls. So what I'm gonna do is whenever there's an enemy that has multiple same characters, I want the player. So as the gnoll goes, so Ichabod, say you target the one in front of you, but give it like an interesting characteristic or something that I can kind of distinguish them from. If that makes sense. So like say the gnoll's coming at you, you can say the gnoll with the with the really long left foot and small right foot, or like something like that. Like
Then-
I'm just making something up.
yeah, just to kind of give it more
okay.
of a, yeah.
The gnoll that looks like Gene Simmons. Got a very long tongue, a little bit of eye makeup.
It's kind of like Battle of the Mind kind of.
Is he
Yeah, that's awesome.
Is he in front of us because he rolled down the hill?
Gene
Yeah,
Simmons
he's a little bit ahead of y'all.
or
A
me?
little bit ahead of y'all right now.
He fell forwards.
Wait,
Um,
wait. Where are the gnolls on this map?
Can you not see him?
No, I just see us.
Zoom,
No.
zoom out. You
Oh.
Zoom out.
He came in here and was like, dang, you're so zoomed in. I was like, what do you mean? And I had zoomed out. I was like, oh, there's the gnolls.
Oh wait, we were
Okay,
on a
so I'm
hill
gonna-
up high and fell down.
No, y'all are pretty much coming straight through. There's no hills. This is just how y'all approach, like in a 5-stack.
I just tumbled.
You just, it wasn't like you didn't like go boom, you didn't turn into a snowball, right? You just like fell a little bit and used the momentum to land it at 3 points.
I
So you're
turn
just a
I turn
little
around.
bit-
I'm like, God damn it, Jayla. Watch
How
where
do
your
I zoom
watch
out
where your
on this
hooves
thing?
are.
You have a mouse wheel or
You were
use a
behind me.
trackpad?
I have
Exactly.
a touchpad.
I think on touchpads you pinch it to zoom out. Like you
Yeah.
bring 2 fingers together to zoom out.
Like
Okay.
I
Is
like
this-
I
yeah.
like I squish your head.
See, I'm just spinning my my token
Oh,
circles.
Click off your token. Try to click off your token. And see if it still does. Oh, you're still spinning. Okay, select the Come on, it's free spinning. On the left side, there's those controls. Go ahead and like just click on like the measuring tool one,
Yeah.
and then try to zoom out like that. I don't know if it's gonna make a measuring tool or not for you though. What is going on?
He's still spinning.
Okay, let me just
Lordy.
move your character
Oh.
and see if you can do it
How
now.
do I spin?
You press control on your character and you rotate it.
Shit.
But you gotta select your character to do that.
All the gnolls are like, what are these jokers doing? The fuck is going
Why is
on?
he spinning around in the snow?
We're like theater of the mind, bitches.
Maybe I can Maybe I can move the dimension out, make it smaller for you. Yeah, I'll try that. Let's see. Let me move it out a little
Oh,
bit.
excuse you.
I'm gonna zoom it out really far. For me, did that zoom it out for any of y'all? Or no?
Well, we can just scroll out.
Wait, I think he's having a problem scrolling out. Try that now.
Oh,
my
that
God.
zoomed in for me, yeah.
Oh, that did do it.
Holy shit! What the hell? What the fuck? Okay, I don't know. I don't know how to get you out. Were you able to pinch it or no?
Pinch it, Nathan.
I have mine on token control.
Oh my god.
Oh
it's
my
just
goodness.
zooming in.
Well, we can.
I just want to make sure Nathan's able to get it zoomed out before we go.
I like the tribal music though.
Yee.
Oops. So if like am I still just spinning in place?
Yes, you are.
That's awesome.
Okay, I'll move you back to the party. I'll move you back over to the party. Here's what I can do.
Oh,
I
that's
can
cool.
you guys. I will just describe it since you're just free spinning. But can you actively? We're gonna get it figured out one of these days.
Yeah.
So Ichabod, you are at the top of the turn. I'm going to actively like move you so you can see what you got
Okay.
to work with up here. Do you see any of them?
Oh,
as you
yeah.
move? Okay,
Yeah.
so that's you're about. Oh shit, you're pretty far back.
Well, here's the thing.
You're about 40
Eldritch
feet away.
Blast's range is 120 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're good.
Did you want to just stay
So
where you're
I-
at and just pop
Yeah,
out?
you-
Yeah, I'm not gonna charge this dude.
Yeah, you.
I know. So there's two in the front that you can see. There's two in the back, and there's one kind of off to the side, to the right a little bit. So the two in the front, they are actively charging at you right now.
Okay. So the one who's directly in front of me
Yes.
is missing an ear.
He's missing an ear. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna, what's this weird oily looking stuff? And then he's gonna throw it at him.
Hell yeah, dude.
The fuck is it?
That is a 17.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay. Let me get my.
I like the
that's-
emphasis on definitely.
10 points of damage, force damage.
Nice. Yeah, you go. you aim this Eldritch Blast at him and hit him in his chest, and it's like it's just like doing a very sad laugh. You want to move or do anything? It's looking hurt. Hurt. Or hurt.
Do I have any other?
Focus fire.
It's an action. Reaction bonus. Nope, I'm good. I'm gonna stay right there.
Okay, yeah, you do that. That knoll, it's actually that knoll's turn now. So this knoll with one ear, as it's charging at you, you shoot that Eldritch Blast with that oily substance. You actually take off its other ear, so it has no
Oh.
ears now. And that's why it's kind of laugh crying. But it is it moves up. It moves up about 20 feet, and as it's moving up, you see it pull out a short bow or a long bow from behind its back, and it just you see it just draw a long arrow back and just shoot it back at your outstretched hand. So it's gonna try to hit you with its longbow.
Shield.
I don't think a 6 is gonna hit you.
It is not.
Okay, it lets it go. It lets this arrow go, and then it looks at you, and it's like, oh, and it turns around and runs back 10 feet. It runs 10 feet diagonally that way.
Well, I
Um,
would.
It's it is going to be Boy's turn. Boy is just going to and just cower behind Fiska a little bit since it was
Oh.
told not to fight.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Boy.
he listened.
Elzel, it is your turn, my man.
Right. What does that do? That is. That's touch. Okay.
I gotta zoom way in on this goddamn map.
Yeah.
Read the text.
So he's.
I don't know how to. There's not a way for me to like increase the size of the text.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna. Okay, so alright. Remind me how to move my character.
So click on your character and hit. You can hit control and drag your mouse, and it'll draw the little line.
And spacebar.
And then
Oh,
you press
right.
spacebar to
Is that
glide.
within
That's-
15 feet?
That's 20 feet.
20.
That's 20. So right here.
That's 20.
That's 25.
That's how far. That's 25 feet.
Oh,
away.
within 15
Yeah.
feet.
Oh, within 15. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
that's
So like right here is within 15.
yes.
Okay.
yes.
And then what?
Or no, one square up higher. One square a little closer.
Oh,
yeah.
Right there. Right there. You're good.
Right there.
Not there.
Right there.
Spacebar. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to try something that LSL's never done. Now that he knows that he can like shoot out lightning,
Mhm.
he's like, "Oh, I wonder if I can shoot it and pull you in."
Mm-hmm.
Get over here.
Yeah, basically. So it's lightning lure.
Nice.
It's a strength of 11.
He's got a little.
It's not very high.
So I need to make a strength saving throw.
Yeah, strength of 11.
Sweet. It's going to. It rolled a 7, so you hit it with it.
Okay, so it's pulled towards me 10 feet and takes 1d8 lightning if it's within 5 feet of me.
Nice. Roll the damage.
Where's my d8? That's 4 lightning damage.
Nice. It yeah you. Yeah, this thing's turning around. This thing's turning around, running, and you throw this lightning lure, wrap around its feet, and it goes, uh-oh. When you pull it back, it's like,
I love it.
lands in front of you and just is on the ground getting shocked.
What I'm imagining is like when you do the imaginary lasso and then you pull someone in. and
Yeah,
you-
yeah.
around and
The mime, like I'm a mime.
Yeah, but you actually have like electricity.
This guy is considered prone. I'm gonna say he's gonna be prone from that because he was running away and you kind of yanked him back and he's just in front of you.
Is
being
he
shocked.
looking up at me?
Yeah, he's on the ground like.
Yeah, I just kind of wave him like, "Hi, welcome."
He's like trying to bite at you as he's getting shocked.
I think
What else
that's
you wanna do, man?
I think that's all I can do. What do I have for bonus actions? Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good right there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sweet.
You're great, man.
I'm
You're great.
I'm good.
This knoll,
Great.
There's the knoll on the far side of the camp that has half covered from the tents in front of it. It's going to actually go at that muscular ripped dwarven lady. It's going to run at her and attempt to attack it with its spear. So you just see it run up. This I'll say with this knoll has an unnaturally long snout that just goes to way further than it. So it's kind of like a Pinocchio nose. And he's like using his spear around he's using his nose to like guide his spear as he's jabbing it.
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio. But he comes up to that dwarven lady and he's like trying to stab her. He rolled terrible. He goes to do it and he hits his nose and like dodges down and he missteps and he digs his spear into the snow. And he looks
Bounces
up at
off
the
your
dwarven lady.
muscles.
I just like imagining he's like, "Oh damn."
Yeah, he's like,
Shit.
that dwarf lady is gonna see that happen, and as this knoll spears in the ground, she's gonna take her massive warhammer and just go one of those over the top on the head hits with it. So you see her bring down this giant warhammer. She's gonna do 2 over the head bonks with her big warhammer.
Bonk.
That's 50 feet, by the way.
That one definitely hits. So
It's
she
really
does-
hard for me to say.
She does.
One's spinning.
So you see that, yeah, it's very far up in there. I'm sorry y'all can't see it. But this muscular dwarven lady that just dug its spear into the ground, she brings her big warhammer over its head twice for 7 points of damage on it. And you hear
So-
she's like, "You think you got what it takes, mate?" And that's her turn. Then her friend, the other guy, the other dwarf is gonna go, and you see him just bolt and like, actually he doesn't do that. He's going to slowly back away to that knoll that the other lady is beaten on, and he's gonna go aid her with her fight against that guy. And you see he has this short sword in his hand, like a hammer in his hand. He's gonna swing down with the blade, and then he's gonna use the hammer to drive the short sword in further. So he's gonna make 2 attacks on that knoll.
Hammer hand. That's what they call him.
That hits.
That's their family name, really.
So he does 5 points of damage to that. You see him drive the short sword into the collarbone of this knoll, and you see he tries to hit with his hammer to drive the short sword further, and he hits his hand. He's like, "Fuck!" Fiska, it's your turn.
Okay. Fiska is gonna turn to Boy and say, "Stay." Then I am going to move up. If I can do it.
I believe in you. You got this.
Oh, I do not. What do I click now to make the move happen? I did the
Spacebar. You control drag and then hit spacebar once you have the little light.
Control.
If you want, you could just move them a square at a time if it's easier.
I did it. That's cool. So I'm just moving up there, and then I'm going to shoot at the knoll with no teeth.
Oh God!
Just all gums.
Poor dude.
That little one up there with my crossbow.
TPs.
Old D has no teeth. Okay. Yeah, he is just, his mouth is just it's just a pink mess of tongue. That's just.
Sounds like one of those frogs from Warcraft.
To hit.
Oh, he's
Okay,
a
Murloc?
Murloc, yeah.
What'd you roll?
Does 11 hit?
11 misses, sadly.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Is
you
it-
see, he like, as you shoot this arrow, his tongue like slaps the arrow out of the sky. He's like,
I'll move back to Boy and say, "Good boy."
he's just wagging his little tail. Lauren, you're up next.
Oh, me?
Yes, it's your turn.
Big guy. I gotta roll a d6.
Yes, you do.
I got a 4. I'm chilling. Okay. Then I will move. What is that?
30 feet right there. Yeah.
30? Okay.
So
I'm
you're
over
trying to
there.
get like right next to him. That's 30 feet.
Well, I've long limbs.
Oh, you have long arms. You have those like you're right.
And then I will. He's
He is
prone, so
you
I
have
get
advantage on
advantage.
the attack right now. Yes, you do.
Yeah. I'll start. Oh, actually, I will. I'll bite my lip.
Mhm.
I'll spit on the end of the flail,
Mm,
and then I'll use my Crimson Right
nice.
to fire damage, and I take a D4 of necrotic.
Nice.
I take 1, and then now I'm gonna take a hit.
Go for it. You have advantage.
17 plus 23.
Yes, that hits, my friend.
Are you sure? Okay.
You needed 25. Sorry.
So D4 plus D8. I do 3 plus 6. I do 9 damage, and then he also has to make a Constitution saving throw of DC 11.
Okay, you yeah, he's going to forego that because you bring this fucking flail down on his fucking head and just splatter his brains into the ground.
If I could, I'd like to take my flail, knock his legs out, knock both of his kneecaps, and then I go for his head.
Yeah, you fucking obliterate his knees in one swing and then follow through on his head, and he is just shattered. Elza, you just see this knoll getting zapped, the lightning just get obliterated. His knees are gone. He ain't got no knees. Yeah, as this fell hits this knoll's skull, you see some of the blood get sucked up into the flail a little bit.
You'll see Lorian start to smile.
Do I see that? The
Well,
blood
I
getting
guess
sucked into it?
You'll see it.
Yeah.
I don't know that anyone else would see it, but I'll just say that was good.
I just turned to him like, I had that. There's 4 others.
Well, I couldn't reach anyone else and hit this turn, so
No, I know. You are speaking as Tyler. Elazel is speaking to Lorian, saying, I had that. You could have tried the others.
And he just turns his head to the next person. It's like he doesn't hear you.
Okay.
But yeah, sweet. Is there anything else? That was your action, bonus action. You want to move or anything?
I moved 30 feet.
You move 30 feet. Sweet. It's
Yeah,
going
I'm
to
done.
be. The snow at the top left is going to go. He's going to actively. You probably can't see him, Ichabod, but he's at the very top left. He's hard to see. He's going to see Lorian obliterate one of his pack mates, and he's gonna run diagonally down 15 feet, and he's gonna pull his longbow out and just let an arrow straight at you, Lorian.
Let it fly, baby.
That is oh baby, that is a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah.
That's you take 4 points of piercing damage from this arrow as it just sinks into the crevice of your shoulder. And it looks at you and he's like,
Yes.
loser.
Yes.
And then it's gonna run 15 feet back to its original spot. Next up to go is the knoll beneath him. This knoll beneath him is going to he's going to, what is he gonna do? That's a good question. This knoll beneath you sees this knoll get crushed, and he's going to the no teeth knoll is going to run at you, Lorian, to attack you.
Not the notorious Nolteef Knoll.
He's like, his mouth is just a mess of tongue, and he's like choking on his. But he's bringing a spear at you, and he's going to actively.
He's learned to live with it.
Actually, no,
He's accepted himself.
Yeah.
He's running at you with two hands, and just goes to stab you with his thing. He rolled a 12 to hit. I'm pretty sure that misses.
No.
Yeah, as he goes to jab his thing, he steps on his long tongue, his no tooth long tongue. It's
He
like.
steps on his fucking tongue. It's all the way out there.
Yeah.
He hasn't quite learned to live with it.
He's like tasting the snow all the time, bro.
Ayla, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm first gonna move.
This guy's dead.
Maybe if I figure it out. Haha. So that's
Aha.
5, 10, 15, 25, 30. And then, hold on. I'm gonna dash.
Okay.
Ooh.
Digital dash. You're at 6.
But I want to be 20 feet away from him.
20. Go over to the left a little bit. The other way.
Or wait. Ha. Sorry.
Yeah, right there. That's within 15 feet of him. That's 5, 10. Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm not even gonna press it because, well, I guess I can.
Whee!
And then that was my move and my action, and then I'm gonna bonus action Goring Rush.
Oh, nice.
So that means I can. Hold on, I forget how to do this. And that means I can get right up to him.
Elazar's like,
And
wait, I
hit
have
him.
horns too.
So this knoll he's gonna look like he has mange.
This is the main knoll. Okay.
Yeah.
As you look at, you feel bad for this knoll. He is sick.
Oh.
He is
Well,
sick.
He's down
I'm
with
gonna
the over.
hit
Mangy
him with
knoll.
my horns, and then he has to hold on. You take at least 20 feet. You can immediately make one melee. I can make one melee attack. Okay.
Same.
So
After you hit a creature with the melee attack as part of the attack section, you can immediately use bonus action. So in order for you
Okay.
to,
so I can't do that.
yeah, in order for you to do this, you have to hit with a melee attack.
Okay, then never mind. Just pretend that I just ran up there and dashed. Okay,
Okay. You
and
can.
then
Yep.
then I'll do something else.
You have action surge.
I know, but as a bonus action, I will take my. Oh, never mind. I can't do that either.
Oh wait, no, I'm so wrong. You're right. I just reread
Oh,
it.
we lost
So if you-
Nathan.
Immediately after you take the dash action on your turn and move at least 20 feet, you can make
He's
one
back.
melee attack with your horns as a bonus action.
Yeah,
Sorry
that's
about
what I
that.
meant.
Go for it.
Okay, cool.
My bad.
So I have to roll, but
So the knoll that died, was that the knoll with no ears?
That was a knoll that had one ear previously, and Ichabod shot the other one off. So yes,
16.
that hits.
Okay.
This is with your horns?
Mhm.
Hell yeah. Elazar's like, wait, maybe I'm part Minotaur.
Jesus.
Maybe.
5 points
Nice.
damage.
And he has to
I
make a
believe
what?
it's just. Oh, hold on.
Strength saving throw. Yep.
Yeah, strength saving.
Okay. He needs to make a strength saving throw of 12, right? Yeah. You pierce him with the horn and you go to like lift his head up, but the mange is just too strong as he resists the movement of his mangy ways. You miss him with your thrust of the horn.
Is that how mange works?
Is that how it works right now?
My mange
You
is
thought it
too
made him
strong.
weak, but it makes him strong.
I like it.
Yeah, he's embraced his mange.
Ugh.
So he just doesn't get pushed back.
Yeah, he takes the damage, but he's just looking. You know, the horn's kind of him, and he's like, "I'm gonna give you mange" or something like. And you see him start scratching his body really quick.
I got your number.
It's his turn now.
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh,
He's going to
Pick you up by the horns.
mange no.
he's just gonna go and just bite down on your neck. He's gonna give you mange for real. Oh,
Natural 20.
that's a nat 20.
Uh-oh.
I mean, no.
He can't really with his bite. He can't really with the homebrew rule of like a crit. He can't really do anything with this bite besides just bite you. So I'm not gonna say he's gonna try to bite your neck and make you rip your nothing like bite you to make you like drop your weapon or anything like that. But he's going to do
32 points a day.
I don't even have my weapon out yet.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're right. You don't. So he's just gonna bite you. I mean, I can see if he gives you mange.
I mean, he has mange.
That'd be awesome.
She did decide that was the main
We're
one.
gonna roll the percentile dial for that real quick. Actually, I'll let you roll the percentile dial. You go ahead and roll D100 for me. Let me know if you get below 50%. So if you get a 50 to 0, you get mange.
Elazar's like, I was gonna attack that
awesome.
one, but now, I don't know.
Between 50 and 0?
So you need a 51 to 100 to not get mange.
What'd you get?
I got 36.
Oh no.
This bite it latches down and you feel this slow creeping sensation that the mange has set within your body, and if you don't get it cured soon, you're gonna have mange. He's going to roll his damage real quick.
That backfired.
It sure did.
This is the mage one. Oh no.
That's so funny.
I'm trying to be creative.
That is 9 points of bite damage.
Oh, on a crit.
Yep.
Damn.
It's only a D4.
Oh, okay.
On me, right?
Well, it just doubles the dice. It doesn't double the modifier, so it is just 9.
Right. Just
Yeah, nine mange damage to you. And it is going to. It is just. And you just make this like comical like noise, Tasmanian devil noise as it's biting down on you. Ichabod, it's your turn again, man.
Did he see the mangy one bite?
Yeah, he just saw the mange one just latch down on Jayla's.
Okay, so
throat
he
area.
is going to move over and throw an Eldritch Blast straight up at the
Oh
mangy
yeah,
one.
dude, go for it.
17.
Yeah, it hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
11.
Nice. Holy shit. Yeah, he's still latching down on Jayla's neck, but this force blast kind of picks him off the feet, and he's like gripping onto Jayla's neck, flying in the air, and lands back down.
Dang.
Do you want to do anything else? Bonus action?
No, he's just going to hang back and
Okay, sweet.
toss Eldritch Blast at people.
Boy's just looking at Fiska like. He starts foaming at the mouth like he wants to get into the action, but he's like foaming at the mouth, but he's like looking at you, and he just sits back down.
His release command.
And he sits back down.
Good boy.
Elazil, it's your turn.
Okay, so let's see. Control?
Yeah.
Control? Alright,
That's
so where's
35.
the distance? Why doesn't it show me? I don't see that.
It's at the end
It's at
there,
the
but
very
you're
end of it. You
you're
gotta
probably
zoom in
scrolled
far at
out.
the very
Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Yeah,
underneath.
I got old man eyes. That's 35?
That's
Yeah.
35, yes.
Okay, so I'm going to use feline agility.
Oh shit, where's it going?
Oh my goodness. Sorry, I had to right click to turn that off so I could click feline agility. It just doubles my
Just get
speed
the
just
fuck
so I
outta
can just so I can get like in melee range.
Sweet,
Yeah.
yeah, go for it. Is this thing think
It
he's making a
drank.
notification noise.
Oh, what'd I do? Spacebar. There it is.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, you see this mangy knoll just latch down on Jayla's neck after this blast of black shard just hits it.
Yeah. I'm gonna use Shocking Grasp.
Nice.
Still sticking with the cantrips for now, because I want someone to attack me. And so I'm just toying with them. And so that's lightning springs from your hand to deliver a shock to a creature to try to touch.
I will say this. It is latched to Jayla. I feel like there will be a residual damage to her as well, as it's a chain. Because you're shocking him and he's gripped down on her.
Then she'll just
I will say you can make an Arcana check to like.
she'll just know how shocking I am.
Okay, yeah, sweet. Go for it.
You know what? I'll make the Arcana check.
Yeah, go ahead and make an Arcana check. It's
Yeah.
gonna be.
I don't want to be.
I don't think it's gonna be that difficult. I'll say above
a
an 8.
meanie. It's a 10.
Nice, yeah, yeah. You don't worry about that, Jayla. You just have mange.
Yippee!
Wait, what? I know
Like,
that.
it's really creative when it's something against me.
You said it had
You
mange.
said it. Yeah.
You
You
farted
did
it.
You did it to
I
yourself.
know, but he didn't have to give it to me.
It's a crit.
Well, it has mange.
Sorry,
I
Craig.
don't
What'd you get?
Well, I got a. Wait, no, I got a 10 for Arcana.
Yeah. Now you gotta grab him and touch him.
The consequences of my own actions.
Wait, what was the Arcana? Was to understand whether or not I
It
would
was,
shock
Arcana
her.
was to make sure you don't shock Jayla as well. Yeah. 'Cause you
Oh,
would've grabbed
make
the
sure I
roll.
don't.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so two plus 3. 18 to hit.
That hits. Yeah.
Hell yeah. So it's just a 1d8. 10.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll just say because I kind of stole Lorian's. How do you want to do this? How do you kill this thing when you put your hand on it? Your electrical hands on it.
I mean, just on the side of his face, I'm like, hi. Die.
He's like, oh. Ha!
Yeah.
And just, his eyeballs.
Basically like electroshock therapy, like you paddles on the side of his head.
Oh
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. He's
But a little bit further.
Yeah, his grip loosens on Jayla's jaw and just falls to the ground. As a little bit of smoke pours out of his ears.
I just turn to Jayla, I'm like, you alright?
I feel sick.
Fair. As a bonus action.
Yes.
Where are my bonus actions? Action. Bonus action. I mean, I don't have like cured disease, but I can healing word.
Yeah, you can healing word because you only
Yeah.
use a cantrip.
1d4 plus 4. I will do that.
Sorry about the mange.
You get 7.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Homie.
I just nod. I'm like, you're welcome.
The knoll above the knoll that's fighting the two dwarves over there. It's his turn. He's gonna after getting bonked on the head and hit with the short sword in his clavicle, he's gonna pull a spear back out and try to ram it back into the muscular dwarf's arm chest. So he's going to. Oh baby, that's gonna hit.
Oh baby.
So that is this. Oh, where's my dice go? He pulls the spear out and just gets her right in her stomach as she gets lifted off the ground. She takes about 7 points.
Jeez.
Of damage. She takes 7 points of damage from that, and he's just like his long nose is just slapping her in the face as he holds her.
Jesus. He has a long nose.
Yeah.
Long snout, I guess.
It's that lady's turn. She's going to still with her hammer in her hand. She's just gonna bring it down on his head and go to break his spear at the same time. Yeah, she doesn't do that. She tries, but she fails.
These dwarves,
The person
man.
next to her is gonna do the same thing. With the short sword, he's gonna pull it out and go for 2 jabs. That
Dagger, dagger, dagger.
misses. Oh my god!
Hammer,
It's just
short
spinning.
sword.
It won't
Yeah.
stop. It's like Inception. The dice is just spinning.
Spinning.
Oh, it landed on a 2, so that was
Dagger.
climactic. Yeah, that guy doesn't do nothing. He's trying to help her out, but he's just failing at his job. Fisk, it's your turn, and then Lorian, you're on deck.
Okay.
Fisker's turn.
Fisker.
Alright, Bisker's a little fired up. So she's now been in a couple battles. She's like, ooh, I got it this time. So she moves forward a few steps and she's lining up real close with her crossbow, and she's like muttering to herself. She's like, all right, I got him, I got him, I got him, I got No Tooth. And unbeknownst to her, No Tooth hears something. He hears a discordant melody and is racked with terrible pain. And he must make a wisdom saving throw.
He should really lay off the yellow snow.
He rolled a 5.
Oh, he does not save. He takes 3d6 of damage.
Sheesh!
Jesus Christ.
Holy
yeah.
crap.
I didn't know you were a caster.
11 points of damage. I didn't know either.
Nice.
Wow.
He takes 11
wow.
points.
Yes.
So what were you were saying? Tell me how this. So what were you saying?
So what Fiska is, she's just muttering to herself, like,
Yeah.
I've got him, I've got him, I've got him, I've got him. He hears, this is Dissonant Whispers is a spell, he hears a discordant melody that only he can hear, and it racks him with terrible pain.
Yeah, Lauren, you see this knoll next to you. He's just like, ah! He just starts screaming out in bloody horror. He starts banging his head into the snow.
Also, he must immediately use his reaction, if available, to move as far as his speed allows away from me.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so he's
Damn.
gonna move 30 feet away. Lauren, you're gonna get an opportunity attack against this guy.
Well, I
Nice.
don't actually get it because they have to willingly move away for me to get an attack of opportunity. If it's forced, I don't get it.
Okay. Well, it's good to know.
He goes straight into the fire. He's dead.
He's not that. No, that's sweet. That's
Oh,
your.
you're
you have
in
anything
it?
else you want to do?
Nope,
Oh,
that's
no.
I mean, Fiska's just like, why'd he run away? I had him.
God, I hate when they move.
Yeah, his tongue is just flapping in the wind as he's running away. And he's like actively like scratching at his head. Lorian, it's your turn, man.
Fear. That's what he says. And then he'll just track him down.
Nice.
Don't let him.
30 feet right there.
Yeah. Could I still hit him from here with my long
Yeah.
limbs?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
That's 10 feet away from him. Yeah.
Nice. And then I'll try to hit him.
Alright, go for it. What do you do?
Oh right. I got a 6.
Nice.
I got an 18 to hit,
That hits.
and I have a 4 and a D8. I do 17 points of damage.
Yeah, dude.
Does that
how do
kill?
you, Yeah, how do you kill this thing?
I'll like instead of hitting him with the end of it, I'll like wrap the chain around him, and then I'll just choke him. I'll take both sides and just start choking him out.
Yeah, he's running away in fear of his life, and you fucking bolt after him and chase him down. And you kind of catch up to, or your long arms catch up to him. So you're like stretching your arms out as you're just like choking him out, and you see he's just muttering. He just keeps scratching at his face, and in a mixture of choking and scratching at his face, he just falls limply. down to the ground.
His smile will just go, and he'll just start like licking his lips and say, "You can't run."
Okay, that's going to be.
You said
No,
that to a
I-
dead animal?
Well, I said it while I was choking him, so he could hear me.
Gotcha.
He probably wouldn't be
Probably
focused
wasn't.
on that.
Yeah, yeah. Anything else we want to do? Sorry.
Yeah. I would like to use my bonus action to use my blood maledict
Okay.
on the top left one,
Okay.
the one ahead of me.
Yes.
He's got to make a DC 13 strength saving throw.
He rolled a 4 total, so he fails.
Okay, so his speed is reduced to 0, and he can't take reactions until the end of my next turn. And my eyes will just turn towards him, and they'll kind of like glaze over for a second, and his footprints will just briefly kind of pulse, and then the muscles in his legs will like seize.
And as you do that, he turns a sickly yellow. That's just how he does it.
And then like the veins in my face will, for a second, they'll just be really visible.
So I know this is all happening super quickly, but the
Yes.
one in front of Jayla and I is dead.
Is he?
Is he?
Did we not? I thought we
Yeah,
killed him.
you said, how do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, remember that.
He
Yeah.
is dead. I just
So
can't change the
so
color.
since he's dead, would we have like seen all of this happen between Lorian and the dead guy and the
We
other
were-
I
guy?
would have just heard it all.
Yeah.
I don't think Elza, I'm pretty sure you would have saw it, just because it's I mean, it's not like you can't. He's not hiding it, right? It's
Yeah.
a battle.
Yeah.
You're scanning the battle, looking for things to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, you see it.
Okay. Alright.
So on the blood maledict, he can't.
His speed is 0 and he doesn't get reactions till the end of my turn.
Yeah, it's his turn. He looks down at his feet and he's like trying to pick his legs. He's like, "Wah! Wah!" And he's like struggling. He like gives up and he pulls out his longbow and just tries to shoot you with it. I need to roll dice. Oh, it's a 10. That misses.
Yeah, I'll just
he-
bat it out of the air with my flail.
Yeah, and you see his This is the. Which one was this?
We hadn't named
You
him
know.
yet.
All right, what's this one look like, Lorian?
He's like pissing himself.
All right, this is the piss pants Knoll.
The constant piss
cover-
pants Knoll.
Yeah, he's just got a constant bladder leak. He is actively trying to pick his legs up, and you see him struggling, but he just can't move, and he just pisses himself more. That's his turn. Jayla, it's your turn.
Cool. I have a quick question before I start doing stuff.
Yes.
Do my horns count as in my two-handed weapon fighting?
That's a
Two-
great question.
Yeah. I
If
think
not, it's okay. I just wanted to ask.
Oh, she wants to bonus action gore?
No.
I will say yes because you can make it use unarmed strikes. You can use it as unarmed strike, and unarmed strike is a 2-weapon fighting. So I'll say
Okay. Cool. Then I'm gonna. Oh shit! Hold on. I forgot to do this.
I'm gonna
Okay,
oh shit.
right here in the middle of.
Oh, okay. I did it. I don't know what the number is, but I'm pretty sure
That's
it's
15.
Yeah, that works.
That's
All
20.
right.
Oh, it was
Okay.
15 from the waypoint that she had put down, but it was total.
Okay. I'm gonna use my scimitar to attack.
Scimitar.
14.
That misses.
Okay. Okay, then I'm gonna use my bonus action to hit him with my horns.
Nice.
Never mind. I miss on both.
Nice.
I'm gonna take my action sturge
Okay, nice.
and I'm gonna swing again with my scimitar. Okay. Good.
Yeah, as you're swinging at him, he's just deflecting your blade with his long snout. He's like, ping, ping. He's using his nose as a defense mechanism.
Oh wait, I lost my 16.
The hit, yeah, that hits.
Okay. What is it? Alright. 11 points.
Damn. Yeah, how do you kill this thing?
So as I swing and miss, and then try to hit him with my head or my horns and swing and miss again, I'm just gonna get super pissed off, and I'm just gonna like take both my hands and just try to slice him through the throat as fast as I can.
Yeah, he's deflecting your blade with his nose, and he's like, and then you just do like the quick slice across his throat, and you see his throat just like a pool of blood just leak out of his throat, and he just falls. With the he falls to the ground, but his nose is keeping him off the ground a little bit, so he's at like an incline.
Right.
And just so y'all know, this guy was super scarred up and looked like he's been in a lot of battles. That's
I thought
why I just
he had a long
described
nose
it.
one.
Yeah, this was the long
And a
nose.
long
super scarred
nose.
one. Yeah, he's double long nose and super scarred.
As a free action, I would just like to kick him.
You kick him in the knoll nuts.
That is my turn.
Okay, it's going to be Ichabod. It's your turn again. There's only one guy left, and it's Piss Pants, the Piss Pants Knoll.
Pee poo poo.
Yeah,
So I
peep,
moved
peep, peep,
over
poo,
here.
poo,
Can I-
peep, poo.
Do I have a shot at him?
Yeah, you have a clear shot at him. Go for it.
Okay.
I get him. No. He's
Oh,
behind.
16.
I had like
Yeah,
that
10
hits.
feet of movement. Can I just move
Yeah.
10 more feet? Okay.
He's like standing still.
That hits, Nathan. That hits.
Yeah, you can.
We're all just moving in on him.
9 points of damage.
Nice. Yeah, you hit him with this blast of Eldritch Blast, and he just pisses more. His pants are just soaked, and they are frozen stiff to his body.
Oh, jeez.
We just leave him alone.
He's starting to cry a little bit.
You didn't know about this whole rating thing.
Um,
It's a little too cold up here for him.
Is that the rest of your turn? Or you got anything else you want to do?
Actually, do I have anything cool for a bonus action that I haven't done yet?
You smile really big.
That
Like
is
really,
applicable.
really big.
Yeah, like your jaw
You said that's
unhinges.
it?
But it's all wrapped up so they couldn't see it.
Yeah.
Right. Mm.
Or he pulls his scarf down just
Ooh.
briefly.
Ooh,
And you actually have like a insectoid kind of mandibles under there.
he got the Melina mouth.
Yep.
Mm.
That was my thought.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay, cool.
I'm
Yeah,
just
you
gonna
made him
smile.
piss more, so it's awesome.
You think this is funny?
Fiska boy's like, "Arr, arr," he's like, his animal instinct takes off and he just runs into
Oh,
battle
no.
as all these gnolls are just falling around. He charges in the battle. He's going to dash 80 feet.
Ooh,
Jeez.
Popper.
Goodness.
That boy can run.
Damn, he flies like a laser to fucking Lorien's side.
What's his 40-yard time?
I don't want to do that calculation. Like he runs up and he's like, "Arr, oh," and he starts breathing heavy because he's out of...
He doesn't have a lot. Well, I figured he'd have a lot of stamina as a sled dog, huh?
That short burst of speed
Okay.
winded him. It's Elizel, it's your turn.
Why do I already forget how to move? What the fuck?
I do it every time. I
I'm
have to
sorry.
like click multiple things and be like, oh, okay, this is how you
Wait,
do it.
what do you what do we do again?
There's
I
one
don't know.
piss. The only one left alive is Piss Pants.
No, I know. I just want to move though.
You hold
Oh, you
control
can
and
control.
then you click drag.
And then you
Click.
space.
Oh,
You
okay.
left
Gotcha.
click or right click?
You get left click.
So how far does that say that is?
That's 20
Okay,
feet.
cool.
That's 20 feet.
What do I have? 30.
30.
Is that 30?
Yeah, that's a better path anyways, because I would say you're kind of going around the tent a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Over it.
On
Or
the
you're going through the tent.
yeah, on the way by, I'll just kind of say, "Oh, hi," to the dwarves.
Excuse me.
Yeah, excuse me.
The
Sorry.
Mushko dwarf's like, ah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
The other one doesn't really talk.
Doesn't have a tongue. Can't talk.
Correct. And then I will. Fuck it. I'll just use.
Lightning.
Yeah, lightning lure again. I'm just gonna like. I know it's kind of like stuck in its spot, but I want to pull it towards me. I want it melee.
Well,
Pull-
its
pull that
speed.
piss to you.
It can't move, but you can move.
You're
it.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's strength 11.
Oh shit! Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
The piss resolves his feet and holds him in place as he rolls a nat 20.
Okay.
His piss has frozen him stuck, and he is just hard to pull. He's like concrete.
Okay. So it does not take any damage because it's not within 5 feet of me.
Okay.
And what's my bonus actions here?
You cut yourself and light your hands on fire.
Yes.
On lightning.
Yep.
Mm.
No, I think that's basically my turn.
That's it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Sweet. It's going to be who the hell's turn is it? That guy's dead. This muscular dwarf lady. She is going
She's
to.
gonna KS me.
She is going to. She is going to retreat and hide in the tent.
Nice.
The other dwarf is going to. He's going to move down here to this knoll corpse and start and push it into the fire.
Ah,
Hell yeah.
which one was that?
Oh, I wanted to loot him.
Oh, he didn't have any teeth. Yeah.
That was no tooth. His head is in the fire. How about that? He pushed his head in the fire so the head starts burning. So he is still lootable. Fiska,
Gummy.
it's your turn, Fiska.
Oh, okay. Well, Fiska just realized that she is a bad boy guard. So she
Bad boy.
Panic flies. But she can't. Walking speed is the same as flight speed in this game for whatever reason. So she flies.
She
30
McFlies.
Yeah, I can't. I honestly can't see.
That's 35.
35. So like right next to Ichabod.
Cool. Oh my god. I just rotated. I'm sorry.
Oh my
Just
God.
rotated.
I'll rotate you back.
Oh, thank you. That's so kind of you. And then she's gonna realize that she does not have a good line of sight towards Piss Pants.
You can shoot over. I say you can shoot over boy's head.
Yeah.
All right, she's gonna try and shoot over boy's head.
He's like in a 4-point. He's like downward doggy, like 4-point stance.
Oh.
Natural one, you just kill him.
Yeah,
Oh,
not.
no.
Be careful.
Thanks for
Right in
putting
the
that
head.
into my head. That's a great.
Right. You just nail boy right in the head.
Yes.
Nail me. Hit me in the head.
Okay.
Okay, wait.
14.
That misses sadly.
God, misses, but it doesn't hit. Boy.
No. Yeah, it slides right between, right over his head. And,
It's me.
She's like, boy, get back here.
He's like, he looks back at you and he's like, and turns his head back around to the knoll as he, this primal instinct of animal hunger to fight takes over. Lorian, it is your turn.
Man,
Pants stares right down.
I could miss.
I wanted to kill him.
I could miss. I'm not going to, but I could. I'm gonna move up to him, and then I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move here, so I'm not out of range with him.
Yeah. Well, you can't take a reaction anyways, right? Because it's got piss pants.
Right. Oh yeah. Does that end on my turn
Yes.
or his? Okay.
Should end on your turn.
It's yeah. Whatever. And then I'm gonna take.
It
Oh,
repeats
I
the
gotta
same
roll a
throw.
d6.
No, wait, hold on.
No.
Yeah,
it
unless you
doesn't.
unless you amplify.
I didn't amplify it. I got a 4.
Damn.
Okay, I'm gonna take a hit.
He's a drug.
Damn.
character.
Yeah. that
I
was-
got 11.
That misses.
Damn.
I have a
Yeah.
chance.
Yeah, with his frozen piss pants legs, he ducks down and looks back up at you and laughs at you.
With his frozen piss pants legs.
Do you have
Damn.
anything else?
Oh, no, that's all.
That's it. He's going to he's gonna pee on it now.
His pants are frozen. With
He's
pee.
going to jab at you with his spear. He does pee a little bit to like loosen his feet so he can move a little bit. So he unfreezes himself and just jabs you with his spear.
Yeah.
Oh my god, a nat 20!
No! I thought I'd kill him. That's why I went melee.
He's gonna roll to see if he can make you piss your pants.
Mm.
Yes.
I need
I'm-
you roll a percentile die for me to see if you piss your pants.
Greatest session of D&D ever. Everybody's pissing their pants.
Pee pee poo poo.
Let's go.
I got 100.
What? Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
you
I got a
don't
bladder of steel.
you don't even know how to pee. No.
Yeah. Bugbears don't have bladders.
He's going to attack you.
You're basically just Kin from Barbie.
You take 8 points
all
of
smooth
piercing
down there.
damage.
Oh, okay. That's not as bad.
You got nothing.
And I don't get mange.
Yeah, that one's dead though. You would have got pissed, but
How'd it get-
Oh wait, did my
that-
healing
You'd have become
cure
incontinent.
the mange on?
no.
Oh.
It just healed her.
Okay.
Well,
It's Jayla's turn. Sorry, I don't know.
yes. Okay.
I'll say out of combat, you could probably take the time, the necessary time to cure her of her ailment.
Oh, okay. That's not a big deal. I
Okay.
was just curious.
That's
So I know this looks like I'm walking through him, but I'm gonna take this path and then come down here.
Yeah.
Oh shit! What'd I do?
And then you'll have advantage because you're flanking.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Using my noggin. Okay, scimitar. Let's see. Oh wait, that one failed me last time.
The Knoll's gonna
Elzel's-
look at you. The Knoll's gonna look at you before he realizes he's probably gonna die. He says, "You wouldn't hit someone that pisses their pants."
I wouldn't.
Well, I can't see,
Piss my
so
pants.
it doesn't matter.
It's like maybe you
I
shouldn't
do
piss your
smell it though, and
pants.
it smells horrendous.
Everybody
Um,
my age pees my pants.
Yeah.
It's the
So-
coolest.
15 plus 7, so
That hits. Holy shit! Yeah, that hits.
You ain't
One,
you ain't
two.
cool unless you pee your pants.
wow. Okay, I rolled a 1, so
Nice.
6 points of damage.
He's still up.
And
I'm
then
still kicking.
I'm gonna use my horns as a bonus action.
Okay.
18 plus 4,
That definitely hits.
and that is another d6. Wait, let's do this one. 4 points.
Nice. Yeah, you hit him with these 2 long blows, and he just pisses more as you're just slapping him with it. But he's still standing.
Wow.
Oh my gosh!
He's a tough guy.
The
He really wanted the
Oh
killing
wait,
blow.
I didn't roll with advantage. Could I?
Oh yeah,
could I-
go for it.
Yeah, see if
let's
you
see
get a
if I
natural
get a
20.
natural.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
Okay, no.
Let's... Okay, one more. No. Okay.
What do you mean one more?
What's happening here?
Well,
You get 3 roll?
Well, I hit twice, right?
Do
Yeah.
you? No, you're not.
I hit
Oh.
the scimitar and then I did with my horns. So is that still?
Yeah.
It doesn't
yeah.
matter because I didn't roll a natural 20.
Yeah,
but
you're right. You're right. Yeah, he's still standing up. It's going to be Ichabod's turn.
Ichabod is going
Ichabod.
to
Take him out.
move 30 feet.
Okay.
10, 15, 25, 30.
That's only 20. You can move a little bit further.
Oh, it's 20?
Yeah, that's only 20 feet. You can move.
Okay, in that case.
Big Larry.
Moonwalk.
And
Think
that
about the
is, let's
moonwalker.
see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, smash.
Yeah, he's
shoot.
about 30 feet.
Oh, wait,
about
it's
30
60 feet. Okay.
Yeah, he's about 30
So Ichabod is going to raise his left hand in the direction of Pea Pants Knoll. He'll just kind of go like this,
Mhm.
and the sound of funeral bells fills the
Oh,
air.
shit. Yeah.
And he has to make Knoll has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Let's see if his piss can endure another round. He rolled a nat 20 on his wisdom.
Oh shit.
Damn.
I gotta put that dice in the corner real quick. I gotta move that dice over.
Well, then nothing happens then.
Yeah.
He is more worried about this constant stream of water coming out of him and the 2 people on the other side.
He's been holding it for a long time.
Yeah,
He's like
Okay.
pee shy, so he didn't want to pee in front of everyone.
Yeah.
So he's like,
it's Boy's turn. Boy's gonna charge into battle.
Oh boy, do it.
Go for an attack.
Boy,
he's
do
got
it.
pee in his mouth.
Oh. Why does he
has
have to?
advantage 'cause he has advantage on attack rolls because his friends are with him.
Oh, pack tactics.
Nice.
So he's going to. Let me roll the hot dice. Let me see if I get another nat 20. Holy shit! I didn't get anything.
Oh.
He
Plus
goes
9.
to snap. He goes to bite at his frozen pea legs, but he's not used to battle. It's Elizel's turn.
Elizal.
Alright, so question.
Yes.
I can cast Booming Blade,
Yeah.
which is an action.
Okay.
If you cast Booming Blade, can you still attack with that weapon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So attacking with that weapon is part of the
Yeah, it's
action
like
of
that, yeah,
casting
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it
I
should
think
say
I
in
think
the
it says
spell.
that.
It
Yeah,
says
I
in the
think
spell.
Yeah, it says you.
You
break-
brandish the weapon using the spell's casting it.
Yeah,
and
make
make-
a melee
Oh, okay. Okay. So I'm gonna move. Okay.
You got this. Control.
Yep.
Space. Or you can just do the 5 square attack. You can go one at a time.
Oh, holy shit! What the fuck just happened?
Whoa!
I think my mouse is off the rails right now. Stop. Jesus. Right here.
Jesus.
Elizel's going crazy.
Oh my god. Why did you? Something's going on with my nope.
You can just click on yourself and then WS and D. Yeah. Or yeah, that'll work.
That's where I was trying to go.
Oh. That's fun.
Then you have advantage.
And
He is flanked on all sides. If this guy lives through 2 more
wait, does
rounds-
everybody get advantage if there's a...
flanking. Well, no, you're flanking on the opposite side of boy.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Okay, so I'll just pull out my rapier and I'll just be like, oh, I've never used this before. And then all of a sudden, like, there's like this like charge of energy that goes into it, and so it's booming blade. Yeah. But how does it work? Normal effects becomes sheathed in booming energy. Willingly moves 5 feet or more before.
So that means if you hit and then they move, they take the damage.
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
like your hit,
okay.
and then if they, it's like the Kill Bill heart tap.
Yep. All right.
Yeah.
So basically just a regular hit with a rapier.
You have advantage.
19. Oh, 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Oh, I actually needed a 25, Craig.
Oh shit. That's I forgot. I forgot that's how this is gonna work. I'm pretty good with a rapier. Except when I roll a 1, 5 damage.
Yeah, how do
He's
you
been
wanna
hit
do
a
this?
lot.
How do I want to do this?
How do you want to do this? As this piss-covered knoll stands frozen before you and your allies.
Well, if this is a death blow, can I charge lightning through my hands through the rapier and slice its head off?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Sure.
what I want to do. Just
Yeah,
you see the lightning come into my hands and just
Yeah, this thing, as you swing your blade, the electricity booming through it only amplifies the wet situation of this piss-covered knoll as the energy sizzles the piss off of his body up to his head just, or you wanted to cut his head off, right?
cut it off, yeah.
Yeah, you cut his head off as the rest of his body kind of just smells of electrified piss and falls limply to the ground.
What do you smell?
Something smells awful.
Yeah, y'all smell that's not pleasant at all. But yeah, with that the battle has came to an end. 5 gnolls have been disposed of, and 2 dwarves one's in the tent, and one's pushing a gnoll head into the fire. I will say I will let
Yeah, I
y'all
want to loot.
I will say I'll let y'all loot, but pretty much the session's over at this point, I feel. And then next week we'll pick back up where you can maybe talk to these guys, or y'all can keep on patrolling. So if anyone who wants to loot what? There's 5 gnolls, there's 5 of y'all. Y'all can each get a gnoll, y'all can divvy it up however y'all want.
I think after Elazar kills it, he'll my character he'll like stop smiling. He'll look disappointed for a second, and then he'll just kind of like shake his head, and then
Do I see that?
Yeah.
If you want to see
You're right in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm right there.
I'll just look up at you and I'll smile and I'll just nod. And I'll walk off. I'll walk off to the other knoll north of the tent.
Cool.
Yeah. And I'll loot that one.
Yeah, for sure. You
Okay, I'll loot the other one behind the tent.
Fisco's going to this one next door.
I'm not looting anything.
Okay. Jayla, you're looting which one? The one over here? I will say go ahead and just I'm not gonna make y'all roll an investigation check for this or not. Elzel, you're looting long snout knoll.
Yeah.
You get 22 copper off of his body.
And his
and then
nose.
a slab of raw meat worth 1 day's ration.
All right.
Nice.
Jayla, you get 12 copper. And there's a leather strap with 3 humanoid skulls attached to it.
Ooh, that's cool.
Lauren, you wanted to loot the one.
I'll tell Boyd to look in there.
Boy's gonna loot. Boy sniffs.
Boyd, yeah.
He sniffs it and like looks back at you and shakes his head no and walks away.
Fuck, fine, I'll do it. I'll get in there.
You find 22 copper.
Yeah.
And then a necklace of various teeth.
I'll put the necklace on.
Nice. Ichabod, you're looting that one.
Yeah.
Ichabod, you find 23 silver.
Damn.
No one more silver.
And a half-eaten thigh bone.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Fiska, you find who the hell is this one? Oh, this is this guy. You find 13 silver and a crude stone dagger with a bone hilt wrapped in leather.
Oh, cute.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, y'all add y'all stuffs to y'all's inventories. But yeah,
How much is the necklace worth?
the necklace is worth. What'd you get? Which one did you get? You
Skeletal
got
necklace.
The
thing?
tooth necklace. It's
Tooth
worth 3 silver.
necklace.
It's worth 3 silver
Nice.
to the right buyer.
I'm the right buyer.
I will say the raw slab of meat worth 1 ration is worth 2 silver, LSL.
Okay.
And then Jayla, your strap humanoid skulls was worth 5 silver. The gnaw thigh bone is sadly not worth anything. But the crude stone dagger is worth 5 silver, if that matters.
I'm not selling it.
But yeah, guys.
It's gonna
thanks
be
for
in our
playing.
art.
I'm gonna go ahead and do the outro for this shish kebab, and we call it a night and pick it back up next week. So that's it for tonight, folks. Thanks for joining in. If you sticked around for the whole show, thank you so much. Thank you again to not to just the viewers but to the players as well. Thanks for joining this very fun pea-filled adventure. I want to say I hope to see every one of you next Sunday, and I'll say it again like I say it every other day. We pride ourselves on originality, but
Yeah.
to completely rip off Matt Mercer, is it Sunday yet? Thanks for joining.
I hope it is tomorrow, Sunday.